We begin the Shiver Clan session in the Shiver Clan Apprentice's Den. This is actually Miss Paw's first night in the not in the medicine den. She has been sick for most of her, if not all of her life, and so finally she is with her sister and other fellow apprentice Shadowpaw and sister Frontpaw. It is almost morning, and some of the apprentices, they actually kind of begin to open their eyes and they see like a light as if the light is shining in for the day. But actually what the light is the shining celestial planes. As they slowly in turn begin to open their eyes, they notice that they're not in the den anymore.
What's this?
I don't know.
Is this normal?
Hello?
Is this happening?
No, definitely not normal, Miss
Okay.
No.
Pa.
He calls
Don't
out,
worry,
"Hello?"
I got you.
Okay. You begin to hear a very loud, ringing type voice, and it just says, "Do not be afraid."
If I should be afraid of them, honestly. I don't know about this.
Seems ominous.
You hear the
Who
voice
is
just
it?
continue to ring and kind of bounce off between what you perceive as the ground and the sky, just like, "Do not be afraid," over and over again, as light gets a little bit more brighter and it's kind of hard to see. Does anyone have anything to say in response?
Who are you? He kind of shouts back.
Are you afraid?
Afraid
Is
of
that what they
anyone,
say?
Fogpot says, and kind of bristles backing up into her sister.
I'm just mostly confused. Not really scared.
I'm not scared. Miss Paw shakes her head. And as the three of you guys all in agreement, a large creature appears, and it is in the shape of a cat, but with many, many wings and many eyes.
He kind of gets startled a little bit and like backs up a little bit, but then it's like, oh,
She
and kind of just sits back up.
tilts her head. It's like, "You guys are a lot cuter in person, especially for Shiver Clan cats, but let me get to the point. I am looking for a special cat who is completely pure of soul and unjudging. If any cat
Fog
is
just looks
interested,
between them.
I can offer you something."
I don't normally judge people, but if there's anyone else that wants it, I'm willing to have other people pick.
Oh, my sweet cat. Multiple people can sort of apply, and we'll give you a gift, and then we'll just be keeping an eye on you. And whoever we think grows to be the most pure, we'll contact again.
Can I ask who you guys are?
Oh yes, we are the Celestial Clan cats. And you actually begin to see a necklace form in front of you, and it's sparkling and has like a white gem.
Oh. He kind of turns to look at his companions. What do you guys think?
I don't know. This is like medicine cat stuff, isn't it?
Oh.
She's still just bristling.
You see, we want to help everybody. Yes, sometimes we help the healers more, but we think everyone deserves a little protection. She reaches out and actually touches the necklace and simply says, "This actually grants the wearer, but you don't have to wear it. You can bury it in your den, extra protection. We will always have our eyes on you, and that means we're always ready to help you.
Oh.
I'm already watched enough by Leopardstar. I think I'm good.
What about you, Shadowpaw?
That would you also protect my sister, Palepaw?
We can certainly try to talk to her and offer her the same deal. But if you're stronger, then you can certainly use your strength to protect her. Or anyone you'd like. Including your mother.
He kind of like lets a little gasp out.
She gently hands him the necklace out to him.
He puts it in his pot. I want to protect my mom and sister.
Very well. She looks over past Shadowpaw at Mistpaw, who is like really bristled, a little nervous, but kind of looking as if she might be interested, and takes a little bit of a step forward. Like, what kind of stronger? She asks, and then looks at Fogpaw. I mean, being stronger doesn't sound bad.
I haven't heard of this, though. I mean, we can be strong on our own. She's still just eyeing the celestial cat a little bit creeped out.
What do you think,
Celestial
Shadowpaw?
cats. Celestial cats, I've heard at least. I mean, they're the ones that work with my mom, and they're the good guys.
I think I've
At
heard
least-
some stories in the nursery about them, but I didn't know that they were real. Kind of whispers. Doesn't want.
It's okay to have a little help.
She nods and will actually step forward, and the celestial clan cat smirks a little bit, and we'll make a second one. And a second one appears, and she looks at Fogpaw and she's like, Are you sure? Surely you don't want to be left out with all your friends.
Left out. She kind of bristles even more and just sits the other direction. You guys can do this, but no thanks.
Very well. I wish you guys good luck tomorrow. And if you need anything, Shadowpaw, Mistpaw, just pray to us, and we will always be there. However, I also must give a warning that if the clan has too many non-believers, that it only breeds more non-believers, and that can turn into hate depending on the cats, and we simply don't want any hate or violence.
Fogpaw quickly turns again. What happens if... What are you gonna do if that happens?
If violence happens?
Well, if enough people don't believe in you.
Well, if enough people don't believe, the blow can get more powerful, and they do harmful things, though, and trust me, you don't want them becoming more powerful.
Happens when is this what happens when I die? Am I gonna get all weird and creepy with like wings and everything?
Only if you're
I don't know
really
about
cool
this.
when you're living. If you're not very devoted, you actually don't get cool wings, but that's okay, because she looks at the two with the necklaces. She's like, I will teach you guys. You can pray anytime, and we will be here to help, and I can teach you how to become stronger in your faith, and when you're stronger in your faith, you become stronger physically and mentally, emotionally. It all helps the soul.
Oh. I don't
Fogpaw's
think that's a
lip
bad
curl.
thing. Why are you so against it, Fog? If you don't mind me asking, obviously, you don't have to be with us on this. I'm just wondering.
I mean, look at it. It only has one eye. Isn't that creepy?
Maybe they,
I'm Moonstar, and that's okay. I understand my physical appearance may be scary, and it might take some convincing
I'm
blind
not
faith.
scared.
No, I don't.
She bristles again.
It's blind faith isn't real faith. So if you need to see great works and what I can do with your friends here first before you want to have faith, that's perfectly fine. But I must be going now, so if there's nothing else I can help you with, I will see you all soon. And Fogpaw, if you ever do change your mind, we're just a prey away, she says as her body kind of slowly begins to dissolve in the air. You guys only have a few moments to kind of look at each other before you're pretty much whisked back into your dens. The two of you with the necklaces can choose to either put them on or kind of stash them in your nests before officially getting up for the day. Mistpaw will, she's a little nervous. She feels a little guilty that, her sister didn't get one, or like, I don't know, she's gonna kind of look at Shadowpaw, but bury it and kind of look away, and then try to look over at, Fogpaw and smile a little bit.
Fogpaw just slumps back into her nest. Goes to bed, trying to catch as much sleep as possible before she's getting woken up for clan duties.
Shadowpaw probably will want to keep the necklace on him to show his sister.
It's very wholesome. Alright, he like kind of slips it on, and it's actually very lightweight, and you immediately feel just this like, you can't tell or see, but it's like a little glowing shield of aura that surrounds you, and it just you feel good. And on your character sheet, you can actually put a +5 to your hit points, to forever.
Okay.
So.
All right, cool. I will do that.
All right, we will have the scene fade here as the morning comes.
So we fade in, and Fogpaw, Shadowpaw, Pinestep, and Leopardstar all kind of gathering and chatting in their den about what to do today, about the previous gathering that they had been at a few days ago, when Pigeon Whisker actually busts in with a small kit in his jaws. Leopardstar?
Yes?
I found this kit back in the territory. It was with a mystic patrol off to see the crystal mines, and I think they left it outside. I don't know if its parents are still alive. I thought maybe we could return them at a small price, being your daughter, who happens to be at this kid's clan, if I remember correctly.
I see. Leopardstar like fluffs up his pelt a little bit and looks over at Fogpaw and Pinestep and Shadowpaw and Pinestep. Skipping Stones is gonna lead a patrol today. If you could go on it, as well as your sister, and we'll actually also have Mistpaw go. She's currently still in the medicine cat den, but if you'll fetch her and he looks over at Sweet Kit, who is just like kind of trembling and not saying anything. If you could bring this kit to Moonblink, and first is first, we make sure that she's okay and healthy. And he gently will like kind of reach to pick up the kit. And then
Fogpaw stands, spotting the kit and what Pigeon Whisker explains, kind of narrowing her eyes at Leopardstar. You think this is a good idea?
He looks
Asking
at her.
him.
I can take the kit. Come here. He kind of like moves over and he's like, "Hey, little one, what's your name?" And he kind of just like trying to comfort the little kit.
Leopard, like, yeah, go. He wants to turn and talk and respond to Fogpaw, but he actually will just set the kit down as as Shadowpaw approaches, and Leopard just says, "First things first, is we get the kit checked out by Moonblink, and then I will talk to Skipping Stones." He kind of clears his throat. Pinestep, will you mind also bringing this kit and getting the patrol together?
I suppose it's fine.
Thank you, and tell your father too that I want him to go, since this is probably, well, tell him I need to speak with him. Thank you. If you see him.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet Kit just kind of like walks over to Shadowpaw and just looks up and is very scared though.
He crouches down and lets her like get on his back. "Come on, I'll give you a little ride, and then we can get you all warmed up. And my mom, she's a really good medicine cat, and she'll make you feel all better. And then we'll see about getting you back to your family. Yeah."
She can only kind of manage to say like, "More?"
He just kind of nods and like nuzzles her, like trying to be comforting. Like, "It's okay. What's your name, little one?"
She like looks around and is just a little nervous and shakes her head.
"That's okay. I'm not gonna give you a nickname because I don't know your name. So, just come here." And he kind of just like crouches down and lets her get on his back.
All right. She.
Pigeon Whisker, as Shadowpaw's leaving, kind of nods to the kit. I'll check on you later, little one. Just stick with them, alright? And then he kind of follows Pinestep out with Pinestep's apprentice.
Yeah, Pinestep like looks all proud of her apprentice, like, "Oh, he's being so comforting." Oh, and then as she's walking out, she kind of like looks to Fogpaw and kind of glares at her a little bit before going out.
Fogpaw bares her teeth at her older sister before sitting back down, kind of waiting for Leopardstar to be alone with her.
Leopardstar like sighs and turns around. Yes.
Why am I not going?
Well, I need to discuss with you some stuff and need some help with some of the territory markings and figuring out stuff like that versus doing what they're doing today is all. Well, we can go fishing.
So what? I haven't left Shiver Clan territory since the first time at the gathering place. I need experience.
You'll get it. Don't worry. I know.
That's what you said yesterday.
He thinks about it, but shakes his head. I would, but look, now with this kit, I need you to keep an eye on her and just make sure nobody tries anything crazy or sudden or leaves the camp.
You mean take her back home? Her eyes narrow even further, just looking him in the eye.
It's not that I am against that now, or in the future. However, it is the fact that somebody going all the way down there is very dangerous. There's many predators and other cats that might not wait for an explanation and just attack, and that's not how we're going to do things here and risk our cats' lives. I understand, she's here now. I don't understand fully how, and I'm going to talk more and figure that out, but no matter what, she needs to be warm and make sure she's healthy. That's what we can do right now, and it would be nice if you could also keep an eye on her, and also maybe some support while your sister, Mistpaw, gets to go out today.
Wish I was out with her.
You will get a chance, I
Fogpaw
promise.
looks at her down. Whatever.
Next time
just-
we can... he just kind of nods and sighs a little, but it's like, next time I we'll go somewhere cool, and your sister can go too. We can go with anyone you want. Be special.
She just pushes past him and leaves the den without another word.
He shakes his pelt and kind of goes back to his further den where he has, it's not cat notebooks and paperwork, but I imagine he has little markings on the wall and stuff with information that he's doing, and hopes that Fogpaw is going to the right place. The scene fades in right outside of Moonblink's den, the healer's den. It is lightly snowing, and she's outside with her daughter, Palepaw, who is also her apprentice, and Mistpaw, who it is pretty much her first day being an apprentice, as she was sick for a long time. So she's looking around excitedly. Hi Fogpaw and Shadow, and she gets a little nervous and actually kind of just goes quiet as the rest of the cats shuffle in.
Fogpaw quickly hops up and just sits next to her sister, nudging her. You excited for today?
Kind of. I'm a little nervous. Sometimes I get a little dizzy, but I guess I'm excited.
That's good.
She looks
Leopardstar isn't letting me out with you guys.
Oh,
What? Why not?
I don't know, his usual excuses. Just
That's not
frowns.
very nice of him.
Fogpaw, it should be obvious why he's not bringing you. Honestly, have you even looked at yourself? You're so just scrawny, honestly. You
Shut
shouldn't even be
up!
stopped.
Moonblink
She just
looks
bristles.
at Pinestep and is like, I don't think that's nice to say to anybody, Pinestep. You should know
Mom,
better.
honestly, look at her.
I am not your mother, but if I was, you
Oh,
wouldn't be
wait.
saying stuff like
Sorry.
that. Trust me, that's okay, but maybe learn some manners, she says, kind of in a slight hiss. But then notices the kit and is suddenly much more focused in the Shadowpaw. Well, who is that?
I don't know their name, but they're a kit from, I think, Mystic. That's what Pigeon Whisker said. I think she fell in the snow or something. I don't really know, but I gave her a ride here. She was really scared, and I didn't want her to be scared, but I want to keep her all nice and warm and safe. And we're going on a patrol today. And Pale, you can come too.
Yeah. Does Palepaw notice the necklace on her brother?
It's tucked in his fur, so you can't actually you would probably
Okay, I
have
can't
to
see it
look
then.
really hard. Probably he's tucked it pretty far in.
Ooh, okay, so if she doesn't see it right off the bat, then she's kind of chill.
Moonblink actually would
This kid
probably
does.
take the kit quickly inside, but before she does, she looks at Pale Pawn is like, if you guys are going out where I think you're going out, we could really use some of these pearls that you can find. They're in these shells, and it's a little hard, and they're very sharp. But if you happen to see them while out, I could really use them.
Oh, absolutely. Mom, I'll look for those while I'm out on patrol.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She gives Pinestep like a polite nod, but a like kind of just stern, like, I don't know. Don't be mean to my children or any children. Thank you, and walks inside the den.
I think Pinestep will like narrow her eyes a little bit, but like give like a fake smile, like
Fogpaw follows her inside.
Little kid.
Oh, bye, Fogpaw. I hope you have a good day.
Yeah, I wish you
Yeah,
could come
you
with
guys
us.
too.
I wish you could come with us. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'll figure out something to do here.
Just take care of the little kid. She needs some company and make her feel happy.
Yep. Babysitter, that's what I can do. She just disappears inside the den.
We'll miss you. He calls after her.
Yeah, Miss Pod kind of tries to say, but is a little overwhelmed by everything. Pinestep, you shouldn't be so, rude. You know, Mom's always telling you that.
It's not my fault. She's favorited by everybody else. She needs to be brought down a peg sometimes.
I don't think, he kind of looks at his paws. My policy is be nice to everyone because you don't know what they're going through.
Then I guess you're just better than me, Snowpaw. Is that what you're saying?
No, and my name's Shadowpaw.
Well, really sounds like it. So maybe you should just be quiet.
Sorry.
Let's
Never mind.
go find Blueice. She like tucks her tail and kind of scampers off.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. He kind of walks side by side next to Pale.
We fade into the familiar ice lake that many of the Shiver Clan cats would know. This is a place that they often go for ice fishing, and fish is a big part of their diet. However, recently it's been a little warmer than usual, so Skipping Stones, being the deputy, would know that everyone needs to be a little bit more careful, but pretty much you can fish anyway by putting your tail in, your paws in, and do your best to try to fish stuff up. So take it away, Skipping Stones.
First step is you gotta make sure your shadow isn't showing over the water. Any prey that you're gonna see is gonna get scared by that. And then, I guess I'll put my tail in for this example. He flips over and just dips his tail tip in and kind of swishes it around, gently peering into the deep water. Okay. I'm just rolling a flat. Okay, that is a 4.
4. Okay. So you actually you put your tail in, and immediately you feel something kind of big but not super heavy bump against your tail. Do you reach down to grab it?
Yeah. Does he see what it is, or is
No,
it too dark?
It's too dark.
Okay. He'll just quickly turn and try to swipe it up with one quick paw movement.
Okay, you immediately pull up a shell, and if you want to try to open the shell, you will have to roll again, but you have just a shell.
Alright, well, there you see what's inside of here. He stands and kind of tries to put his pressure on it to crack it open.
Alright. Let's roll flat again.
Oh, 6.
Alright. So you do manage to break it open, and there is a small pearl inside.
Oh,
There you have it.
skipping stones. Moonblink was asking if they could bring any pearls back that we find. Need them for our remedies, if that's okay.
Well, why don't you try to earn one first? He just sits
Uh,
next to it with a small nod to her.
Yeah, of course. Pelpa would hesitantly stick her paw in the water, shivering from the cold, trying to see if anything will bump into it, and she has rolled a 2.
Okay. So, with a 2, you kind of carefully and immediately the cold water just like zaps 1 hit point from you. It's just so cold. But do you keep your hand in there? Your paw?
Yes.
Okay, you keep your paw, and even though it is so cold and you feel something small kind of bump up against your claw, do you,
Ooh,
you grab it?
I'm gonna try to grab it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
grab
rolled a
it.
3.
Oh, you didn't have to roll a second time, but thank you. You get
Oh,
a
okay.
little fish, and he's kind of flopping back and forth, but you can try to attack to grab him.
Tries to, Pelpa tries to attack it.
We'll use that 3.
Skipping Stones is ready to grab it if she misses.
Yeah.
Just hold it
We
down
use
for
the 3?
Yeah,
Okay,
with your 3,
so that's
you...
a 6.
Ooh.
If I'm adding attack, it's
Yeah,
6.
you absolutely, you
I
like
don't know.
flex your claws and just like impale it, and it stops moving, and you easily drag it next to you.
He just
job,
grunts
Kyle.
his approval.
You did a great job. Got a fish.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
I'll trade it for the pearl.
Yeah, you've got a deal.
Do you guys do this over the hole, or I mean?
He walks
probably
around
walk
a little bit
around.
and just hands it to her and takes the fish.
Aw.
All right. Switch those for you guys.
Pelpa looks very proud of herself.
And kind of, Shadow just kind of gives her like a little nudge, like you did a good job. Can I go?
Why don't you let your mentor show you how it's done? Every cat has a different technique to this thing.
Oh, okay.
Pinestep.
Pinestep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you guys how I do it. She steps up, probably like next to Skipping Stones, and like shakes her head, like floofing out her fur, and says, "Well, what I do is I don't like to get wet. So what I do is I crouch down next to it," and she kind of crouches down next to it, and I like to watch the water. A Shadowpaw, you take notes. And she crouches down next to the water, and I think is looking for like a shadow.
Yeah. All right. You can roll a flat for me.
2.
All right. So you think you see something, so you just immediately launch your paw in there, and it's cold. You're not as prepared, so you take one hit point. So it doesn't really phase you that much. You've done this before, but it is a little cold. But you do after kind of thrashing about, do feel something kind of slipping around. Do you want to try to grab it?
Yeah. Do I need to roll again?
Yeah, roll again and add your attack for me.
Okay. 4, and let me find my shoot. That's an 8.
Ooh, oh yeah. Okay, so you immediately just like fish up your paw, and the fish is attached to your claws, and it is a smallish looking fish, and it does 2 + 2 HP.
Nice. And that's how it's done.
Okay. He kind of just glances over and like bends down, crouches down, you know. And it just focuses like real hard on it and is waiting for a shadow, trying to do exactly what Pinestep did.
Alright, roll flat for me.
2.
2. Alright. So you do exactly. You took notes in your head. You put your paw in, and yes, it is cold, so you do still take a point of damage. You don't let it sway you at all. You immediately flex your claws, and will you roll again plus your attack for me?
Yes, I can do that. Okay. Oh. I forgot. Right. Let's do this one. Okay, then. 6.
6. Oh, wow. I think Pinestep, isn't that exactly what you got?
I think 8, but
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got an 8, but
Oh gosh, either way, you immediately swipe it, and it kind of maybe like fumbles in between your 2 paws, but you manage to like sandwich it and pull it to shore, and have it kind of sit next to you.
Shadowpaw, I'm so proud of you! Oh, you did exactly what I told you. Oh, my apprentice is so good, isn't she, Dad? Isn't he, Dad? She kind of like elbows.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's
He
better than
gives
fine.
a small
He's perfect.
best not to give him that kind of self-confidence, but you did well, Shadowpaw, for your first time.
he
just
kind of looks
nods
like
curtly.
shy, and he's like, okay.
You did
Okay.
great. Good job, Shadowpaw. She
Ah.
kind of lashes her tail just once, trying not to look annoyed.
He kind of looks over to her. Do you want my fish?
Me? What? No, you earned that one.
Oh, okay. He kind of just sets it to the side. It's your turn, Miss Paw.
Yeah, Blueice, could you show me? I mean, I appreciate how Pinestep did it, but I'm just curious if there's any other ways.
Of course, yes. I will definitely show you, little sister. She moves over and kind of like flicks her tail at Pine. Just like gets in her face a little bit, but like moves over to the water. So what I do, both techniques are good. I like Dad's technique, but what I kind of like to look for is kind of stick my paw in and move it around and wait for the fish to come, and then I strike. And then that's what she'll do, is she'll put her paw in and wave it around a little bit and let the water settle.
Okay.
And then wait for movement.
Roll a flat for me.
I want this to go so good. Oh, 4.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so you do that, and as you feel around, you actually manage to pull up a shell. Another shell.
Oh, there we go. And she tries to pop it open.
All right, so if you could roll another flat for me.
Not as good, 2.
2. All right, so you trying to kind of shove a little, rip it open, but you like rip it open so hard the pearl just immediately drops. It like flies up and just whoop into the dark water, and down it goes.
She's just like, oh, oops, sorry, I guess I just didn't know my own strength.
Wow, Blueice, nice job.
Quit it.
Thanks,
Just looks at his 2
honey.
daughters, eyes narrowed.
She's just
Pinestep just kind of flicks her tail. It's like,
I can try now.
Glares.
She's Miss Paws is immediately telling her older sisters are about to start fighting. And so she just
Yeah,
kind
go
of sticks
ahead.
both of her paws quickly in because she's a little nervous, and so she rolls her apprentice dice. And she rolls a 1. And
no.
some of the ice around her chest fur and stomach start to crack a little bit, and she is able to kind of push herself back a little bit, but the ice around kind of begins to break off a little, and the hole is now a little bit bigger.
Careful, darling.
Oh.
He gently kind of hops over and just naturally grabs Miss Paw's scruff and gently tugs her away from the ice hole.
Since you're jumping across the hole, will you just roll a flat for me just to see how you do?
6.
All right, yeah, you're deputy. You did this before, and this is your daughter. So you run over, and yeah, you kind of managed to pull her back. And thanks. Sorry, I just. Yeah.
It's alright. It's your first time.
Yeah, I can try again though. Maybe if I watch somebody
You
else
okay, miss?
Yeah, I'm okay. It just startled me more than anything.
You just try on this this spot's gonna be a bit more sensitive.
Yeah,
He
Shadowpaw
leads her around
pats
to the other side.
towards him. Yeah, come stand by me and Pale.
Okay. She's happy too. Not that she doesn't want to be around her sisters, but sometimes they can,
Be a lot.
Alright, would anyone else like to try again?
If nobody else is going forward, Pale would try again.
Alright. Roll a flat for me.
This time she's gonna try the tail method, sticking her kind of wonky bent tail tip in the water, and she rolls a 3.
Got this, Pale.
So she's trying the tail method?
Yeah.
Okay. So, she puts her tail in and immediately just feels a big munch on it. Will you roll one more flat for me?
Another 3.
Okay, you instinctively grip into the ice with your claws deeply. You are turned around. I don't know. I can. All right, yeah. Your tail's in. You're turned around, but you are gripping onto the ice, holding on. But you feel something tugging on your tail.
Shadowpaw's gonna
She's scrambling towards her brother.
Shadowpaw immediately goes in with his claws to get at whatever's tugging at her.
Okay, he's going for what's in the water.
Yes.
Okay, roll a flat for me.
Should I add attack or just flat?
It's just flat.
Okay, 3.
Can't see. 3? Okay, so you manage to swipe at it, but it is not letting go of Palepaw's tail, but it is actually just kind of squirming more, and the ice around you guys is gently beginning to crack. Palepaw, if you could roll your flat one more time for me.
Oh. She has rolled a 1.
Oh my gosh. No.
Okay, Palepaw goes into the water.
Oh.
The
Skipping Stones immediately stands and is kind of looking in, trying to see if he can spot her and pull her out.
Okay, if you could roll a flat for me.
Oh.
You're trying to
It's a 2.
Oh.
Oh, you see Pale Paws thrashing out for someone.
Yeah, her little
Shadow immediately puts his head in to grab her.
Okay.
Nope, I'm not risking any younger cats, and he just jumps in after Palepaw, kind of shoving Shadowpaw to the side.
Alright, I have a whole when in water situation. Let me gently. Okay, when in water.
Okay.
Every
No,
round.
no little sprinkly children are going in.
It's scrinkling, stay back.
Stay
Sorry,
back.
my child. Shadow would go after his
Palepaw,
sister.
as soon as
Yeah,
you
he just pushed her.
hit the water, I need you to roll a d4, which is your flat for me, for full damage.
A 4.
So she takes 4 points of damage.
But getting fully submerged in the water, she immediately takes a d4. Whatever she rolls, though. So.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled a 4.
Oh, you take
Yeah.
4. You
Okay.
are just instantly surrounded in
Alright.
ice cold water. It is like coldness you have truly never felt before. And as you just feel something tug on your tail, and you can't really perceive what it is, but it is pulling you down. And I will actually let you roll one more time. To
Can
your
she pray?
adrenaline
Is
actually yes.
Still diving in after her.
Yeah.
Going into the water.
He can. Pale Paw, I will have you roll plus your attack for me to kind of, you are like, with your adrenaline, trying to get this fish off, you're like clawing behind you.
Plus my attack?
Yes.
That's a 5 total.
Alright, fish got a 2. So you go back and you just like claw at this fish. And are you using your special attack or just your normal attack?
I will use, because Palepaw was praying for help,
Mhm.
she's going to use her special attack.
Alright, so Skipping Stones, you see a faint red glow under the water, but it is very faint. But you, Pale Paw, you scratch, this fish immediately lets you go, and you are kind of floating up, but slowly. As Skipping Stones, can you roll me a flat for me as you're jumping in to grab? Or if you already did and I
2.
missed it. A 2? Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so you kind of immediately just like leeching forward because you're terrified. You're not really worried about breaking any more of the ice, but you are like get back apprentices, everybody else back up as you like go in, and you do grab her. So you guys are, but you also need to roll a d4 cold damage, and you both are now in the water.
Okay. With the special attack, that would make it 8 damage to the fish. Not that it probably matters.
Oh, well, it's dead. It might float to
Yeah.
the top.
Yeah.
Actually, it's you
I'll
guys
mark
are
it
all.
off, though, for flavor.
Yeah.
Good job, Palepaw.
We got the fish.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2 as I'm a 2 again as I'm pulling her up to the surface.
Okay, give me 1 second. I have a how to get out. So, Palepaw, you're holding on. You're both in the water swimming. You can like be holding on with your mouth as you guys are both like swimming. So you, Skipping Stones, rolled your d6, and you got a, what was it?
I'm rolling a d6 for him?
No. I'm sorry. Your dice you get to roll,
Oh, okay.
which was.
I rolled a 2 on the d4 that you told me, but the...
Okay, this will be for getting out. So you got.
okay, yeah, it's a
Palepaw.
4 for my
A 4?
roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5, so you, as you're
Okay.
kind of like grasping at the ice around to try to pull up, it's breaking just because of all the commotion. However, Palepaw, you're above the water enough. I'm gonna have you roll your dice flat for me.
She rolled a 4.
I got another 5. So you are like also trying very hard to like scrape. And actually, if any of the cats around want to help, they
That wasn't
can.
plus attack
Yeah.
or anything,
No,
was
that
it?
was just flat.
Okay.
Just
No,
Yeah.
Shadowpaw is holding out his paws, like trying to grab his sister.
Shadowpaw.
Okay, Shadowpaw, if you are helping, I need you to roll flat for me.
Oh, okay. Come on, big roll. 4.
Okay, I rolled a 1. So,
okay.
you, Palepaw, if you can roll one more time for me a flat.
Alright. 4.
Okay, so Shadowpaw leans out, grabs you, and Skipping Stone, do you want to let go? Looks like he's kind of got
Yeah,
her.
he lets go if he's got her out
Okay.
of the water.
Palepaw, you are officially out of the water.
He immediately curls up around her and tries to like
She's
conserve like
coughing
body
and
heat around her.
shaking.
Okay. Skipping Stones, if you could roll your dice for me flat.
8.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, good. So you, since you don't have the weight of another kind of a scrambling, scared apprentice, you are able to like push yourself out of the water.
He just like shakes vigorously. Ugh.
Thanks for jumping in. Are you okay?
He just tosses the fish her direction.
As you toss
can
the
heal up.
fish across the hole that is now significantly bigger, something jumps out of the middle and grabs the fish.
Oh,
And you guys see,
oh god.
yeah, a very large seal-like
Oh
creature.
no!
That the hole is now big enough for it to come through, and it has heard all the sounds and the fishing. And so we are going to start initiative, but I'm taking that fish because it was cool. And you guys disturbed. Give everyone a slight chance to update their sheets with their current HPs if they would like.
Shadowpaw is like curled around like Palepaw. He's not letting anyone touch her. Oh,
Sweat. You're a good brother.
All right. Oh my gosh.
like try to make her all warm, like curled around her to keep her like warm, getting all the wet on her.
Aw. As this large creature is just looking his head above at these cats that are all startled, he's making these like low clicking noises and these like vibrations, and the water's vibrating, and he's kind of just like looking around to see which cat is going to move first. And first up, it is actually Skipping Stones, the deputy. So all the other cats are frozen, looking towards their deputy. You've probably run into this creature before. Call her good old Nessie, but she usually can't and doesn't mess with it, but it seems to be very hungry.
Want everyone behind me, grab your fish, and we're all gonna start slowly backing away. He's like kind of slowly and just sort of trying to grab the big fish while backing up. Kind of making sure everyone's going away from this.
Alright, so he's gonna first kind of go forward to grab the fish and then back up?
Yeah, but he's trying to get everyone behind him, like he's gonna be taking the hits if anyone has to.
Alright, the creature is in the water and now, I guess, looking at you and the fish that's kind of floating in between you guys. And so it's looking at you, and if you reach down for the fish, it will take an attack against you.
Chin the fish.
Alright, so it rolled, and we're just gonna roll flat, so it got a 4, and so you can roll your die. And
I rolled a 5, so he does miss.
Yeah, so the creature just goes forward and takes a big like snap, but you manage to like dodge out of the way. And I'll actually say with that, you can either grab the fish or keep it. Maybe it's not the full fish. You're holding onto the fish. It grabbed half of the fish, and so now it is a 2 HP tail of a fish that you have.
That's
and
fine, yeah. He's got the fish, and he actually like hisses and swats at it as it goes to snap, kind of trying to intimidate it. And everyone is hopefully backing up, and he's just keeping it focused.
Yeah. Okay. So next it is Pinestep. So are you you'd like to roll to get out and flee?
Yeah. Does she have her fish, or is
You
does
can,
she have
yeah,
to,
you
like-
can grab your fish.
Okay, yeah. She's gonna grab her fish,
All right.
and she's getting out of there, man. Like, it's too beautiful to get hurt.
You can roll a flat for me. All right.
6.
All right. It got a 5. So as you like carefully go to pick up your fish, it like slowly turns in the water its head to look, but it doesn't move, and you manage to pick up your fish and leave the area calmly.
I don't think she's like running. Like she's like
No,
Out
probably
of
just
there, out of there,
backing like 10 feet away from the
Yeah.
hole, probably. And where everyone
Yeah,
is
still
slowly
wants-
gonna try to, maybe head to you.
yeah.
Alright, so next we have. Alright, so the 3 little apprentices, while they probably have backed up maybe like a paw step or 2, are still very nervous, and she turns and she looks at Shadowpaw and just launches forward. And if you could roll a flat for me.
Yeah, that's fine. 4.
Okay. She rolls a 1, so she, if anything, it's more of intimidation, and she breaks some of the ice even closer, and it just probably scares you pretty bad. Palepaw, it is your turn. You can lean down and try to grab the pearl and walk away if you want, or you can try to attack this thing that just launched at your brother.
Palepaw's going to grab the pearl and run, unfortunately.
No, he says go, go, go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, tells her to go.
All right, Pale, you can roll a flat for me.
Go. Roll the 3.
All right. So as you lean down and get the pearl, the creature actually is just really upset, and it decides to use its slap attack. And so all cats around must beat his D6 or fall into the water again. So as he kind of smashed the ice, he's like kind of going under, and his tail hit all of the ice. So that would be Mistpaw, Shadowpaw, Palepaw, and I'm going to say Blueice as well.
So we roll what?
You roll your dice flat.
Okay.
Pale rolls a 4.
Shadow rolls a 2. And Blueice rolls a 2 as well.
You rolled a 5.
Oh.
Mist also got a 4. So, unfortunately, as he, the creature, tail slaps the ice around, everybody just goes in. And so if everyone that goes in could roll a was it the first time you rolled for water?
D4?
Yeah, it would roll a D4.
D4.
And
3 for Shadowpaw.
2 for Pale.
okay. And then Mist is 2. And then
Blueice is 1.
Okay. So that is the damage you take immediately, and that was Palepaw's. Okay, Palepaw, since it's still technically your turn, I am going to let you have a chance to immediately get out since you've done this before. So,
Okay.
you roll your dice flat.
I rolled a 3.
All right. So you immediately are able to cling and pull yourself up. So you are out of the water, and you don't immediately take any more damage. Next, it is Shadowpaw. So I will actually say, Pale, if you think you would immediately turn and try to help your brother because it's your brother, I will give Shadow advantage.
Yeah, I will certainly be
All
helping
right.
my brother.
Shadow, roll your dice flat for me.
He's trying to shove her away, like get out, like trying to push her away while he's getting out, like go, go, like type of thing.
You gotta see if you can get out first. You're still like swimming.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
helping. I'm
advantage?
helping.
Yeah, you have advantage. Trying to get out.
Okay, I rolled a 4.
Okay, so yeah, the creature, you can still, as you're kind of swimming, you just open your eyes and see this large creature in the water just like swimming past you, but your sister digs her claws in, maybe a little, it hurts a little, but you manage to pull you out, and you are safe.
Okay. Is the pearl somewhere?
Pearl. I actually think the pearl might still be on the ice rolling away, so I will say that you can grab that. But unfortunately, it is actually, so Mistpaw is still in the water swimming. It is Blueice. You are in the water, and you see your apprentice trying to get out.
Yeah. Yeah, Blueice, because she's fine right now, she's just gonna try to help her sister out, so she just like shove her out. Do I need to roll for that?
Yes. If you could roll a flat to try to get out.
Yeah. Just help my sister get out. I'm
Oh,
fine with
you
staying
don't want to get
in the
out.
water.
Okay, you are specifically... Okay, yeah. So just roll a flat anyways for me.
Okay, I got a 5.
You got a 5? Okay. So, yeah, you managed to lift up. You are in the water swimming, and you grab your sister, Mist Kit, who is just like flailing about, and you kind of toss her, and she slides, but she's on land and she's okay.
Yeah.
You,
just
however,
slide her towards Pine.
takes okay. Woo! So yeah, she goes flying a little bit, and skipping
How much damage?
stones. It is your turn.
Do I take more damage, or am
Yes,
I...
actually, since you are in the water again, if you could roll a another D4.
4. Okay. I rolled another one.
Okay, so yeah, you're used to this. You are a Shiver Clan cat. You're just in the water, kind of like treading. However, you do feel something kind of like brush up against your leg as you're swimming.
Yeah. Sorry about
Skipping
that.
stones, it's your turn though.
Okay, Skipping
Get the
Stones
sparklings away.
just, like, growls towards all the apprentices. I said go! And then he's gonna grab his daughter by the scruff and start trying to tug her out.
Oh, no, you're supposed to say the scrunklings.
The Scrunklings can run on their own! Go!
All
They
right,
haven't thus far.
you can
Go,
roll
Zip.
your flat for me.
Blueice is not dying today. Oh my gosh.
Me or you?
7.
It's skipping stones.
7
Good.
to pull her
Alright.
out. Not
Yeah.
plus my attack, but...
Yeah, that's just you as a deputy.
Yeah.
You reach down and as a father, grab your daughter and just like heave her wet body out, which you notice is like a little extra heavy than normal. As you pull her out of this
Fine.
cold
For
water. But everyone right now is out of the water. I'm going to
After that, he's using his movement. Like, as soon as Blueice is out of the water, he's using the rest of his movement to get in front of the 2 siblings that are still standing next to the edge of the ice.
We didn't
Just
have
getting in
time.
between.
We were just trying to get
Yeah,
out of the water.
I'm just trying to, like,
no
physically
yeah,
Thank you, you're a good man.
You see a shadow go underneath the ice, but then it kind of disappears actually as you are leaping over to you move the 2 apprentices. Pale Paw, you actually can. Will you roll one more flat for me to grab the pearl as it's sliding
To grab
around?
the pearl?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I'm going to use... Ooh.
Reroll?
I rolled a 2, but I'm going to use my ability to reroll.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay, and I rolled a 1, so...
Alright. You kind of toss it. Shadowpaw, will you also roll flat to try to grab the pearl?
Yeah. I'm gonna also use my reroll.
Oh
I
no.
think Skipping Stones would be like, forget it, your life is more important.
No,
And just
this is
is like, still, it's just a
Alright,
pearl!
well, okay,
I got a
you grab it with both of your paws, and your fluffy feet are what helps stop it from like flying out on the ice. Just as Skipping Stones is leaping forward, and he uses his body to gently like body bump you guys and slide you further away from. And one failed really cool heroic swoop as everyone evacuates the fishing area. And if anyone had any fish near them and like kind of grab them, that's fine. You can put it in your inventory, and we will say that we are kind of gathering a little bit more in the territory as this scene fades.
The ShiverClan cats are resting when they quickly hear approaching paw steps through the snow. Skipping Stones is the first to turn as he spots the Mystic Patrol. They're all pretty tense, pretty squared up as Skipping Stones addresses them. I'm guessing you're the patrol for the meeting?
Yes, Marstock. He doesn't step forward, but he nods his head and he says, yeah, we are here and the father is here to discuss the kit. And I also have
You're wanting the
Sapro,
kit back.
Troutstalk, and Cry River, and he introduces the cats, and He nods, yes, the kid back.
Yeah, that's a good idea, introducing ourselves, so we'll have less intention of ripping
Mhm.
each other's throats out. I'm Skipping Stones, Shiver Clan's deputy. These are my 3 daughters, Miss Paw, Pinestep, and Blueice. This is the leader's son, Peakfalls, and in the back is the medicine cat apprentice, Palepaw, and our apprentice, Shadowpaw.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, we have no intentions of, death. We know that you guys fully intend
I'd
on
hope so.
returning her. And he looks at Wasp and is like, just allowing kind of you to say what you want since this is your daughter.
She was taken from me by your warrior. He had no right to take my daughter. We passed through peacefully. We even got rid of the rogue that was bothering them. He stole my daughter and proceeded to run. He knew what he was doing. He doesn't step forward, he just stays there. I
understand that.
would like my daughter back.
I understand. As per typical clan debates, we would like something in return.
What?
He meets eyes with Marstock, kind of flicking his tail towards Waspstripe, who he immediately gets the vibe that he won't really be reasoned with, and kind of looks to his fellow deputy. Leopardstar has requested that we ask for Aspen for Austin her common kit. He narrows his eyes towards Cry River also.
He puffs up. Cry River hisses, and he looks over at Marstock, who kind of begins to talk, but Cry River just shakes his head and is like, she's not coming back to Shiver. She's never going to step foot back here.
Well, I've caught on to that. We really haven't seen her since she was taken. General observations leads to you might be keeping her there, and we don't exactly approve of that. We treat our leaders' children quite seriously. His ears kind of flick. He's very stiff, kind
He's
of unflinching.
like puffing up and trying really hard, but I think he takes a step forward and will start initiative.
Oh
for
gosh.
everybody.
Okay.
Okay,
He
well,
just like doesn't
that
say
was just-
anything, and then it just like takes a threatening one legal step forward. But just so we start initiative, so we can do this.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone roll a d20.
Okay.
Gosh, that's not the best. Okay.
I
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, everyone just put your numbers in the chat for me.
Alright, and say them out loud when you post them, just for everyone who is watching.
Mhm.
A 10 and oops.
you only need to roll one number, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, only one.
1d10. Or 1d20.
15.
Okay.
14.
I
oh my
rolled
gosh,
an
we have
8.
2 15s. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do we
yeah,
roll?
Peacho and
Do we
Bugs
roll?
re-roll.
The two
Rollies.
sisters, oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I got another 15.
I got a 10.
Oh,
I
that
have a
means
10.
Chai needs to re-roll.
Oh, goodness.
And
Okay.
Bugs again.
Cool.
And me
I
again?
got four.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So as we start initiative, Peacho, you, Blueice and Shadowpaw immediately see Cry River take a step forward towards Skipping Stones, and you have your reaction to take.
Okay. Shadowpaw is gonna stay there, stay next to his sister and not move.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of block. Blueice takes a step forward, not attacking, but she hisses back and is like, "Hey, no!" Calls him out for moving forward.
Does Cry River say anything back, or is he just still prowling forward?
Who says this? Sorry.
Blueice.
Blueice yells at Cry River.
Mm-hmm. To stop.
He would puff up and hiss back and not say anything, but kind of flex at her, like, try me, but in cat body language.
She
Okay.
also puffs up and is like, we're discussing this. we
So,
are not
does she want to
fighting.
step forward legally?
Yeah, she did
Okay.
step forward.
She's gonna kind of, okay, so she's going to use her
She
move.
kind of just like, we were discussing this. We are not fighting. Hisses. And like her whole, like her fur raises.
Okay, is she want to use, she's, her attacker, she's just there.
No, she's just blocking
Okay.
her dad right now.
Alright, sounds looking good.
And then now it is Waspstripe's turn if he wants to move at all.
He's gonna move a little bit, like just a little bit forward, just to be there, just in case like he needs to jump in front of Cry River. So she's just gonna move forward a little bit. He's not gonna actually attack or anything. He's just staying there tense, waiting for like the first move to go off. He's not gonna
Okay.
make the first move.
Next, is Plushie. So Miss Pa has a first turn, but I will say Skipping Stones also calls over to Marshdock and is just like, contain your mutts!
Oh.
It's kind of just staring down Cry River.
Oh. Okay, so I have to think it's Shiver first.
Which is Miss Pa.
If Cry River hissed at Blueice, Peakfalls is immediately lunging at Cry River
Oh
to attack.
gosh.
Oh, okay.
So I don't
Yep,
even think
you-
Peakfalls says anything. He just strolls over and immediately launches. So, yes.
Okay.
Well,
I think, actually, well,
Gotta pull the card.
no, never mind. I can't use that as a reaction. I'm good. So, Cry River and Peakfalls are rolling against each other to hit.
Okay. Peakfalls with a D6. Peakfalls with D6s. Cry River gets a 5 and Peakfalls gets a 4.
Okay. So, Cry River manages to just swerve out of the way as Peakfalls lunges forward to defend Blueice. And it's still standoff. No one's gotten a hit yet, but it is, the tension is growing and it's growing fast.
Okay.
Next,
So I
Miss
did-
Pa does, yeah. Miss Pa and then Cry River
Okay.
and Marshdock.
Mist Paw, her eyes are wide as she sees her mentor immediately just like kind of go up, and so she looks over at Pale Paw and like smiles and takes a deep breath and is like, this is what a warrior does, this is what I'm training to do.
No.
And
Oh, no.
will run over to
Oh, gosh.
her mentor and stand like right next to her and just like
Oh.
hiss
Oh
and is
gosh.
ready
Oh no.
to fight.
Okay. That's
I
fine.
don't think any of the warriors will attack the apprentices, but I don't know. So
We'll see.
Mhm.
And then
Okay.
So next,
We've got Cry River and Marshdock left.
Marstock, I think I'll use this to kind of like respond to Skipping Stones, and he just like very calmly looks over and is like, we may be mutts, but at least we don't bring children into battle. And he doesn't move at all. But
Guess who started this battle?
Cry River will attack Peakfalls.
Who is he attacking?
Peakfalls.
Okay. It's fine. Go ahead and roll. These two have locked eyes and they are not backing down from each other.
Oh no. Okay, so it's Cry River's attack, but he only rolled a 2, and Peakfalls rolled a 4, so neither maybe are landing hits, they're just like kind of false swiping at each other, hissing.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think that's all my cats.
Yep. So next we've got Bugs. You've got Pinestep first.
Okay. I think Pinestep. I think honestly she's gonna back up. She doesn't want any part of this. Like she's not. She's kind of glad Aspen Frost is gone. She's like she wants no part of this, so she's backing up a little bit, probably in front of the other two apprentices. Like
Okay.
Yeah, mostly just trying to keep them from going in like her stupid sister.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Makes sense.
All right. And then you have Troutstalk also.
Troutstalk. I think she's gonna. I think she's gonna come to the other side of Waspstripe or Stripe, and more just like be there and like I think try and intimidate. Yeah. Yep.
She's probably actually the closest to Mistpaw's like age. Truly, they're probably only like a moon or two apart. She's just...
okay. I think she wants to like look at Mistpaw and like shake her head, be like, "This is no place for you. Like, get back." Kind of try, like, kind of intimidate, but also be like worried for her.
Okay. Will you actually roll a flat for me for I just intimidation? Yeah. I'm gonna roll my little baby dice.
Oh, 1.
Oh no!
I got a 2. So Mistpaw just puffs up and she's like, I'm not scared of any Mystic Clan cats.
Okay.
Alright. For a funeral.
Okay. Is that your turn, Bugs?
Yes.
Alright. Next is skipping stones. So I think with this tension rising and Cry River and Peakfalls both kind of already trying to get hits on each other, he's going to bowl Cry River to the ground and just try to get a few kicks to his belly fur. Alright.
Okay. Alright. We roll flat against each other.
Not messing with Shiver Clan.
Yep. Cry River's not expecting it, rolls a 2.
Okay. I rolled a 4 plus his 7 attack, so that definitely hits. I'll roll damage. 13 damage to Cry River as he just pins him, or kind of just like shoves him down into the snow and gets a good kick into his stomach.
I think he would kind of, definitely flop over a little, probably eventually being able to stand up, but there's like blood now on the snow below him.
This is a mistake. Fighting here isn't gonna get us, either of us, what we want. He just says, kind of spitting into Cry River's face. And then, seeing that, Sapral's gonna immediately lunge forward and use his grapple claws against Peakfalls, seeing that Peakfalls kind of has hurt his feelings before and is going for Cry River also. He's trying to take one of those targets off of Cry River's back and is gonna grapple him to the ground. So he has to skip his next turn. And then I think that's it.
Okay, so I'm gonna say
next...
you kind of like grabbed him and pulled him backwards a little bit, so it's now a little bit more like pairs. So it's not uneven. That makes sense. Okay.
And then now it is Palepaw's turn.
Palepaw's not going to move or really do much. She'll just take a single paw and set it in front of Shadowpaw and just look at him silently, worried and hoping he doesn't go in, and that's her whole turn.
Okay. We are going back up to Peacho, so it is your cat's moves.
Alright. I'm gonna do Shadowpaw first. He nods his head like he's not coming up. but he calls to Mistpaw and is like, come back! It's not worth it! Like, trying to convince her to come back as he curls his tail around his sister, like, keeping her there.
Paw reacted all to this?
I think that she, in the, like, adrenaline of all the action, actually, okay, will you roll a flat for me?
Yes. I rolled a 4.
Okay, she rolled a 1. So, I think you scream, and she kind of, she turns, and she hears you, with her eyes kind of wide or fur bristled, but, she doesn't move. She doesn't really react, but she looks over and she hears you.
Okay.
Before kind of looking back.
And then Blueice is gonna try to shove her sister back, like, go. Like, a gesture for her to go, while she goes straight for Sapral, like, no, don't touch my mans.
Okay. So, you're using your movement to get to Sapral, but all using your action to push Miss Paw back, right?
You want to physically? Are you trying to like physically push her, or are you just gonna tell her?
She's gonna.
You could try to physically, and she will if you win move back, but that will be your action instead of attacking.
Yeah.
And you could tell her, and she might.
Yeah, she's gonna physically like push her back and then move over.
Then roll your die flat, and I will roll her die flat.
I rolled a 6.
She got a 2, so yeah, you, do you want to, like, push her forehead, or are you kind of, like...
I'm just trying to, actually, instead of moving over, I'm just gonna, like, push her and, like, move with her back to the apprentices.
Okay, so you kind of, like, use your body and maybe just, like, push her back to your other sister and maybe sandwich her there?
And, like, look at her, like, take care of her, like glare at her, and then move. And
Glare at Pinestep.
And then you're kind
if
of
I have any
taking
movement
a little bit aside. So, yeah.
You'd be able to move over to Sapral.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Then I'd move up to Sapral after that.
Let me see. Yeah, I'll just say you, like, as you're walking past your sister, whisper that as you pushed your other sister back, and now you're kind of looking at Sapral and next to Peakfalls.
Okay.
Giving him the death glare. And then Waspstripe. Okay, what is he doing? That's a good question. So the deputy attacked Cry River. So he's gonna go after Skipping Stone.
Alright.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yep, I know. He's gonna just wipe him across the face, like trying to. Is he still on Cry River?
No, I don't have any like pin attacks. I would have to use my action to do that. So he
so
basically like bowled him into the snow and kind of like got a good hit to his belly, but anything other than that, no.
Okay,
but they're facing off.
And swipe at his face, trying to get him to back off and see if he can hit.
Okay, rolled a hit.
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 5, so Skipping Stones glances up, sees that coming, and just kind of like yanks his head away before you can land the hit, but you are in front of him now.
Yeah, I was trying to more get him to back up and see if I could hit, but like, that works too. Sure. Now he's faced on me. That's fine.
Yeah, Cry River's like took one step back, you're one step forward. Skipping Stones is
Alright, and that's my turn.
Okay. Next is Plushie.
Alright, Cry River, having just been attacked, is going to try...
Oh, you're gonna need to use your Shivers first.
Oh, my Shivers first, of course. Yeah. Okay. So, actually... Okay, that is... Mist Paw. Actually, I'm gonna do Peakfalls first. So, Peakfalls
is grappled.
Is grappled, and he looks, and he hisses at Sapral, and he goes, "It's you that threw the snowball," and he's just like writhing and hissing as like he's being held.
It's you.
Sapral just like truly sits on his chest and is just like holding him down on the snow by sitting on him, just like, nope, you're not moving. No.
Miss
Kind of looking up
Paw.
at Blueice like, please no.
Miss Paw, seeing this, will run forward and try to swipe at Sapclaw.
Oh, Miss Paw.
My gosh.
Okay.
So she
Alright.
rolls flat.
Could Pinestep?
One.
Like, I know it's not my turn, but could Pinestep try and stop her?
Yes. You can roll a flat. to
Yeah,
grab
she's
her.
a little
She can
scrunkle
roll
baby.
one
It'd be
somewhere.
pretty easy to just like get in front of her if you tried.
Like,
You could just grab her
No.
by the.
Yeah, you can roll against her to see if you can stop her from getting back in the fight.
oh,
Let's roll flat.
I got a 1.
Okay.
Oh no.
Let me go. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go.
Yep. What
Okay.
did Miss Paw roll?
A 1. But I win.
Oh!
Oh, okay. So you
Okay.
guys are actually tackling each other and having your own little skirmish in the
Alright.
back. It's a standoff at the moment. So
Roll
I
again.
think Mistpaw will roll again on Bug's turn to see if she can get away and use her action then.
Okay. That's it.
And then you've still got you've got Cry River
Now
and
it's
Marsh
Cry
stuff
River
still.
and Marsh stuff. Okay. Cry River is going to attack Skipping Stones. So
Okay.
he got kind of got up.
Be
He
free.
like
Yep.
shook his pelt off. Rolled a 5.
Okay. Rolled an 8.
Oh my. Oh my gosh.
Oh no! Oh, Skipper. Okay. So
God.
Skipping
River?
Stones is currently.
It's so good for nothing.
Yeah.
He has never.
Oh
It's
no! I believe he's gonna get one hit.
Okay.
At least one. He's got this. He's fighting for his mate. All right. You've got Marstock left.
All right. So Skipping Stone just like moves out of the way, I guess. Okay. Marstock will gently kind of like he's careful because he doesn't want to slip on any snow or ice, but he walks over to his daughter. Oops. And is just like, Troutstalk, if you're cold, you can always go home.
Troutstalk looks back at him and just glares like, "How dare you think I'm going home?"
I worry, about.
She interrupts and just like looks back forward, just like not even gonna
He
like pretend
sighs.
she's listening.
He like wants to kiss her on the forehead, but he doesn't, and so he looks over and he sees the like scuffle with the deputy. He'll just like he'll go and he'll stand next to Waspstripe to be intimidating. He's not like attacking or anything. Skipping Stones. He's just like, are we sure we want to do this? Like, are we?
Skipping Stones is also saying like, "Are we sure?" It's
Yeah.
mostly the warriors who are
It-
kind of
it
egging
really-
it on.
Yeah, it is, and they're just like, all right, that's
Skipping Stones just eyes him like, "You gonna stop them? We can still work out a deal."
all right. He looks at Cry River and Waspstripe, but he doesn't. And he also looks at his daughter, and he doesn't say anything yet, but he's just like, call your warriors down too, and we'll see if we can talk. And that'll end his turn.
Frick, whose turn is it?
It's
Wait.
fine.
It was okay.
Mine just ended.
All right, Bugs, it is your turn.
Okay. Pinestep is still just trying to like wrangle down.
Okay,
Miss
so
Paw.
Miss Paw has another opportunity to get away from her older
I'm
sister.
trying very hard. 3.
Fun step got.
4.
Ah.
Oh. So it's a tough struggle, but you eventually just push your little
Please,
sister
let
into
me-
the snow and are holding her there.
I need to fight. I have to prove myself as a warrior.
Baby has no fighting experience.
I think Miss Pinestep just like bats her head really hard and just be like, "Shut up! You're so stupid. What do you think you're gonna do?"
I'm gonna gonna hit him.
You're gonna do nothing. Just sit down and shut up. Ah!
She like ducks her head down.
Oh,
Aw.
poor thing, but
Okay, and then you've got Troutstalk as well, if that's the
Troutstalk.
end of Pine's turn.
Yep. I think. Let me think. Because April's holding down.
Yes.
What's his butt? Peakfalls, right?
Yeah,
And
so
then
you
Blue
could-
Eyes is like right there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think she's gonna try and like jump on Blue Eyes.
Oh!
From where... Yeah,
Like
I think she's right.
over.
Like
You okay? So at this point, you're gonna have to either
Oh, right, I forgot where I am.
walk past and get an attack of opportunity from Pinestep or Skipping Stones, or you could probably go for Peakfalls and not take one. But you're gonna have to like pass.
choose.
Yeah, just with how everyone is, they're a little congested.
Right?
here.
Yeah, I forgot.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I think I'll try and go for Peakfalls, and
Oh, touch my mans.
all the while glaring at Blue Eyes like I dare you to do something.
Alright. So we roll against each other. I have
Yeah. It's just flat, right?
just
No
flat to
less
see if we
attack.
hit.
Okay.
3.
6.
Alright.
You got a
Okay.
6.
So you add your attack to that, and if you would like to use it, you may. Fully.
To the 6, or
Mhm.
do I roll again?
Yeah, to the 6.
Okay. I'd like to attack, and that is a 8.
Alright. Full. Okay. So where do you want to hit on him? Like, how you doing it?
Is Saprol on his back or on his stomach?
He's currently got
I
him
mean,
on his
like-
back and just sitting on his chest, like, completely sitting on him.
Okay, I think she'd attack his throat, honestly. Do some damage.
While he's being held
Okay.
down, he
Roll
kind of
in
isn't even
damage.
paying attention as Troutstalk, as her name implies, just kind of like, even though her fur is dark at top, she can just like go through the snow and comes and just like bites his neck, and he just like lets out this like long yowl as it does. You said 8 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay.
Thankfully, his
Jeez.
fur, specifically his neck, is very fluffy. You only manage to
Mhm.
barely actually scrape him with that. He's very beefy, but like it hurts that he's startled because he's
It
being
hurts.
held by 2 cats.
Yeah, okay. Alright,
And then
if
that's the end of my
that's...
turn.
Sweet. No, it is my turn. So, Skipping Stones and Marsh are kind of staring each other down. Does it seem like the other Mystic Cats are listening and are, like, willing to back off if he orders them to, or is it kind of still aggressive?
Rye
and
River's
They're
still
not gonna
aggressive.
listen to him. They're not gonna listen.
But at least Cry River. What about Waspstripe?
Waspstripe is willing to pause, like if it means like he can get his daughter back.
I don't. Yeah, if like specifically he was like with, but Cry River's not gonna stop if they have to give back, or Aspen and or any of the kids. So like,
Yeah,
Cry
that's
River's
the
not.
deal that they're kind of sticking to. It's either Aspen or no baby. So,
Yeah, Cry's not gonna back down.
yes. So, I think Skipping Stones will kind of look at Marstock and then eye Cry River, kind of motioning, like, kind of trying to go along the lines of, if I hold him down, will you make a deal with me? Because he seems to be the only one currently against this idea of handing over Aspen or some of the kits for Sweet Kit. Or is it kind of like we all have to agree?
Marstock specifically is like, if asked, would be like, we all have to agree, but it is hard as like, Mystic at heart, we usually vote on things. So if like, it's, I don't know, they could be outvoted, Cry River could be outvoted, but he's like looking around and is like, I can't control them. It's kind of like,
Okay. I think Skipping Stones just nods and goes, he's gonna use his action to try to pin down Cry River. And he's gonna say, call him off, we can talk about this, I just know this one isn't gonna listen. So he's just gonna hold down Cry River while they talk.
Okay,
So you roll to do that.
Yeah, so we'll roll against each other. You roll your deputy dice, I roll my little...
Rolled a 7, not plus attack. This is a flat roll.
No, 6.
Okay.
Cry
He
River.
pins Cry River down into the snow, just holding him down and glaring around. He calls to his clanmates, stand down! We can still talk. Hopefully everyone listens. Sapral, hearing this, kind of flicks his ears and looks over his shoulder to Marshstock, trusting his deputy and former mentor. He kind of shoves Peakfalls into Blueice and then backs up behind his deputy and kind of tries to walk with Troutstalk if she's also backing down, making sure she's not left alone back there. So, if
Yeah, I
she's
think
backing
that's
down,
right.
then he will also.
Yeah, I think she's backing up, but she doesn't want to be behind anybody. She wants to be kind of front line.
Okay, so he'll stay next to Troutstalk as they're backing up, and they're probably like, yeah, just below, like in front of Marshstock. Just there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Sapral's next to her.
Oh, on that side?
Yeah.
Okay. So he walked,
And
like,
then-
across the...
Kind of behind, and then, yeah. Okay, yeah, that works.
I was like, they're kind of congested. Oh my gosh, that's fine. Let me move.
It's okay.
Skip things back like a
Alright. Yeah, he'll inch back and kind of stare them down again. Well, at least
So we could do
if she
maybe
truly
one
doesn't
more...
want to come back, maybe Leopardstar will reconsider her staying, but we at least want some of the kits. I don't know how many there are. Still holding down Cry River.
Oh yeah, he is still holding. Let me move him. Specifically, Cry River is like, fighting back and hissing and yelling. It is like she's not coming back, and you don't deserve any of the kits. They are full mystic as far as we are concerned.
You best keep your mouth shut. He just kind of digs his claws slightly into Cry River, not inflicting any damage, but kind of just like respect your clan's hierarchy.
Waspstripe speaks up. So you're gonna try to do the exact same thing? Steal some kits?
What do you mean?
They should be with their mother.
Then she can come along.
What if she doesn't want to?
Marshstock kind
Listen,
of pipes
I
up.
never said I
Wait.
agreed with my plan.
What if Aspen Frost decides she can come visit with all of the kits, and if she wants to leave with all of the kits, that's her choice. She can see her family. Leopardstar can see his grandkids, and maybe, we could figure out some long-term visiting, but I don't think anything be for sure, except that we get Sweet Kit back in return for a visit with all the kids at Aspen Frost.
I agree with this plan, but I know that I need to follow orders in order to survive up here. My leader said he wanted to see his daughter.
She'll
That's
come
what
visit.
it
I could
is.
maybe... I could maybe bring you all back to talk with him, but I won't confirm anything that he doesn't like.
Well, we can plan for another meeting where Aspen and all the kids meet up with, of course, a group of us to make sure she gets there safe. And then you bring Sweet Kit and a group, of course, of y'all's cats to make sure you guys get there safe, and we will do a trade. Aspen Frost will visit with her kits, and if she wants to come back, that is up to her. I think it would be fair if one of us stays with her, but I also trust that he looks over at Peakfalls and is like, I know that she has siblings, so if she really is there against her will, I don't think her siblings would stand for it.
Skipping Stones just sniffs and kind of glances towards the rest of his clanmates, seeing what they think.
Blueice is very riled up that Peakfalls had been attacked and just staring Troutstalk down. Not attacking, but just staring her down.
Troutstalk is returning it with full force. Like, this is the both of them staring daggers at each other.
And she's just holding, like, having Peakfalls lean against her and, like, holding him up. I don't care as long as they don't attack us anymore.
Peakfalls, I think he just, like, kind of, like, wipes the little bit of blood off of his neck and is like, that was nothing, it barely hit. And I mean, as long as whatever Aspen wants, I just don't want her to be held there against her will. If she can come visit, then I think that's good. Whatever she wants. Without him. And he kind of like shoots a look over at Cry River.
Right, Leon.
Cry River's gonna make one more attack to get out. Because he's angry.
Okay. Go ahead.
6.
1. Oh no!
Alright, so in the middle of this, like, nice,
We just got him a deal.
beautiful conversation, Cry River takes the chance, plus his attack, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he just bites at Skipping Stones' throat.
10 damage?
10 damage.
I think we'll just continue the same order, but
Sorry
as
about
he
that.
just lunges up and grabs onto Skipping Stone's throat, he kind of grunts in shock, and instead of pulling back to cause more damage, he just lays his full weight back onto Cry River, just like slamming him down, trying to get his teeth free from Skipping Stone's throat.
Ouchies.
I think he just lays down onto Cry River and grabs his head with his claws and just slams him into the ground, just with blunt force. See if that hits. That's a 5. Oh, it goes to the defender. So he has his claws onto Cry River's skull, but with his, I guess, like, neck strength isn't letting him slam his head down onto the floor. So they are just staring into each other, and Skipping Stones looks quite angry. He is seeing red after nearly getting to a peaceful solution, and this dumb little husband cat is ruining it for everyone.
Yeah.
So, and then Sapral, seeing this, kind of eyes widening, he looks to Marshstock, kind of looking for guidance, like he doesn't know what to do in this situation.
Marshstock would take a deep breath and kind of like look up and look over at Cry River and just like sigh, and he kind of knows better than to like tell him to stop, but he is like, gosh, I hope he calms down.
No one else from Mystic is going to fight other than Cry, if I'm correct? It's kind of looking like that.
We can just go in order and see what every cat's doing, to be fair.
Okay, Sapral's just gonna hold his action then. If Trout goes to fight, then he'll also go to fight.
That sounds
Alright.
good.
And we have Troutstalk next, so...
And Peakfalls.
And
Not Peakfalls, sorry.
Or, no,
No, Pinestep.
Pinestep first, yep.
Pinestep is probably just, like, during the conversation, she was, like grooming her fur, like, sitting on top of Miss Paw. But now she's, like, stopped, kind of, like, watching. Like, it's a show.
Okay.
Like, she doesn't want
Mid-lick, she just looks up, got her tongue out across her arm.
Yeah, like, she...
Okay.
Exactly. She could care less. Like, she's... Troutstalk? Ooh. Yeah. Think for a second, man.
Basically, Cry River lunged up and tried to bite a chunk out of the deputy's throat,
Right,
and
I'm
then
like...
he is
I'm
holding
also
her
just
down.
thinking of, like, who is she gonna get mad at? It's the skipping
We
stones.
do
or
have natural enemies, yeah. Just use it as an
oh.
excuse to go at them again.
Might as well. But
Yeah.
it's up to you. You could also just hold your action and kind of wait. Probably
I
if someone
think
attacks
she's
you.
gonna. I think she's gonna take like a step or two forward to skipping stones and Cry River, and just like the first word she said in this entire battle, just knock it off. Like she's trying to like get them to stop, like just like knock it off. I don't know. Maybe that'll work.
Okay. Leaves grumbling.
Oh no, not Pinestep. Troutstalk.
Oh, Troutstalk.
Skipping stones is kind of ignoring Troutstalk at this point. He's very much just
She's mostly saying
furious,
it to Cry River.
staring down
like,
at Cry River, yeah.
Okay, so is that good? On the big.
So Cry River can react, however. I don't think it will work, but I just wanted to do
Cry River
something.
isn't. He's not. Yeah, he's not. He's like really focused on skipping stones.
Yeah, I didn't think it would do anything. Just
He actually, if anything, maybe appreciates the backup of her walking there, but doesn't.
alright, well, I did something.
Alright. Next is...
Shadowpaw is gonna look at Palepaw and look at Miss Paw and be like, I've got to do this, and bolts it towards camp.
Okay. Shadowpaw has officially left combat as he runs towards camp. I'll have Pinestep just roll like a flat to see if she notices this, since you're closest to and focusing on the apprentices.
4.
Okay, yeah, you notice Shadowpaw say that in turn. I don't know if you want to do something about it. It is your apprentice, but
Nah.
he has
She doesn't
brain.
really care. She might look to Palepaw and be like, you gonna go follow him, or... and then just leave it at that.
Okay. Alright, and you've got Blueice.
Blueice is going to... she's just gonna be tending to Peakfalls, make sure he's doing okay, all that. So she's focusing on Peakfalls since he's not in harm's way right now.
And then
Wasp-
specifically, dead set looking at Cry River ready to launch, like the second. So you could try to say something to him, maybe to stop him from like leaping on Cry River, but he's like, "I'm gonna go protect your dad," like stance. We could edge him on.
That's sweet of him. Peakfalls.
Yeah.
It seems like only Cry River seems to be angry. Maybe we just let them handle it out, and
But your dad, what if he gets killed?
he'll be okay. He'll be strong. He's strong. If he needs us, he'll call for us. I know he will.
Oh, okay. He will kind of stand down then. He doesn't look as ready to pounce.
Yeah, she just kind of.
And he like gently will like nuzzle her, but like.
Yeah, she gently nuzzles back and it's like, I need you to stay alive. Smiles.
He smiles back.
And then Waspstripe is gonna go try to break up Cry River and Skipping Stones.
Okay.
And he's gonna go in there and just like try to like just separate the two.
So does he want to try to pull Cry River like away, like in a fight where they like? So you can do a strength contested roll against Cry River to like physically pull him back.
I will say, Skipping Stones is angry enough that if any other cat that isn't his clan gets close to him, he's going to attack them as well. Like, he's seeing it as a fight. So if Wasp goes to split up him, like, touch him, he's gonna attack.
He's more touching Cry River, not Skipping.
Yeah, his
then that's
back
fine.
leg, just like
Yeah.
try to
Just like grabbing like the back like hind legs and just like taking him back. Like, nope, we're done with this.
Yeah, roll a flat. You got a 4.
I got a 6.
Waspstripe, no, please. I'm trying to fight the deputy here for my wife's honor. He's like kicking, but can't let go or can't get out of his grasp.
I'm like, nope. And
So
just pulls him back.
With that, he's kind of dangling between Wasp, who's like grabbed his leg, and then also hanging from his head
Yeah, you
in
have.
Skipping Stone's claws. And I think Skipping Stones would let go, but let his claws just rake over his eyes as he's letting go.
He's already okay.
Yeah.
It just as a little bit of a punishment. We're gonna gently roll.
Yeah.
Because it is kind
You
of
can
like
roll it just a
leaving
straight up
attack
'cause
of
he's-
opportunity.
He can't even move. I'm ready.
Oh god. Okay. 14 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just right over his eyes.
14.
Yep.
All right. He hisses
And then
in.
backs up.
He wants to try to swipe, but it's not his turn. But he's just hissing and angry of being dragged through the snow.
He's been dragged a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Peacho?
Yep.
Then it is plushies.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Peakfalls is he looks over, and especially now that Cry River is being dragged away, he just like kind of shrugs and laughs at like how pathetic he is, but he's actually kind of happy that he's gonna see his sister again, and he knows that his sister's gets reborn, and so he goes over to Blueice and he's like, I hope you like kits, or are good with kits. I heard my sister has. Actually, he yells, "How many, Cry River?" And Cry River just like
No.
he's just angry, still like yelling and hissing, and if anything, still trying to like claw his way over to fight somebody. But yeah, but Peakfalls, that's kind of his turn. He's just kind of sitting.
I think at Peakfalls teasing, Sapra also just uses his action to take a step forward and do a very grumbly, like, hiss towards him, like, don't egg him on, you're just ruining things.
Blueice just responds, "It'll be good practice." That's all she
Alright,
says.
that's.
Wait,
I
does Pinestep hear that
Oh yeah,
really quick? She hears that?
yeah, she's there.
Okay. Thank you.
Is it Miss Paw? Is Miss Paw's turn?
Yep. Miss Paw, little Miss Paw.
Okay, as Sapra takes a legal step forward, Miss Paw again is going
gosh.
to run. Try.
I think Pale tried to stop her. Pale's not very strong.
Pale's
but...
too far away, but
Oh,
Pinestep
okay,
can try
okay.
again to grab
Yeah.
her. So we're gonna
Yeah, I got
baby
it.
dice out.
Oh my god.
One.
Baby's first day, she wants
She's
to
very hyped.
She loves blood,
Little baby.
man.
little bloodthirsty child.
Oh dear, I got a 6.
A 6. Okay, if you wanna,
Yeah, there's no way.
if you wanna, are you like grabbing her with your claws? I'm scared.
Yeah,
She got a
I'm
1.
over it now. I'm done.
You could like bend down and grab her like by the like back of her neck, but you just be careful. Don't bite too hard if you're using pulled up calculator.
I actually think I want instead. I think I want to let her go,
Okay.
but like pull on her back legs to make her fall face first into the snow.
Oh. Tripped.
All right,
Oh,
so for that, I'll just roll a d6 for damage as a generic. She rolled a 1,
Okay.
so it's a lot, and she
Oh.
it's only 3. She's okay, but she does a leap and runs, but her sister grabs her leg and she just does a face plant straight, like it slides a little in front of Sapral.
Sepro immediately kind of just like snaps out of his like Gurgur Anki mode and just like ears perked looks down at the small little angry apprentice. Are you okay? And like kind of leans out down to like help her up.
She's crying.
Pinestep is
But
gonna
She just
yell,
biffed it into the
like,
snow.
I told you,
Oh.
don't be stupid. Like, seriously, what do you think you're gonna do? And I think she'll walk forward and like grab her tail and drag her back, like yelling at her the whole way, like, what do you think you're going to do?
well,
You
wait
can't
for her
even get away
turn.
from me.
But yeah, she's in the ice. She's just sitting there. That's all her
Yeah.
movement. Do I have any other cats for my turn? Cry River, can you try
you are
again?
Marsh.
Oh,
Marsh.
Marsh. Okay.
You might have
And
cry as well.
Cry
Yeah, you do
River,
have cry.
And you have, yeah, you've got cry.
Alright, I'm first gonna try Cry River to see for some reason if he does, then Marshduck will go and try to contain him, but I don't think he'll be able to get out of. So I'm gonna try to contest strength against Waspstripe to get out of
Mhm.
Foothold. I rolled a 5.
I rolled a
Flat.
3.
Ooh, alright.
Okay,
So
he's free. He's feral.
He's the monster free.
Let's go.
God.
Don't enable your half brother, please. Okay. Anyway, you Cry River kicks, and I don't think he's able to leap forward but he has movement, so he's gonna like take all his movement to go up to skipping stones again. And, like,
Oh my
get in his
god.
face. So all the other skipping stones backed up, and Cry River is just like his Gurgur.
My gosh.
And Marshduck will go over when I'm ready and try to do a strength contested deputy roll against Cry River to grab him. Hold on.
Wasp and him are just gonna have to pin him down. My God.
Sometimes these young dumb men is what Waspstripe's like not Waspstripe, sorry, what Marshduck
Sure.
says. So oh my gosh, they both got a 3. No.
It goes to the
He's
defender.
free. He's free.
Yeah, he's free.
Marshduck tries to stop in the snow, but he like gets
So
stuck
good.
a little bit and like doesn't make it all the way over. And he's like, "I'm coming! Oh crap! Oh no! Oh no! The snow! Oh jeez!" So he's making it over to his daughter, and he's like, "Do you see this? Do you see him? Please don't be like that." That's all he says.
Like that.
And that's all of my turn. I'm tired.
Okay.
All right.
Uh,
Palepaw will. Don't do it, Palepaw. Don't do it. Walk up to
Palepaw.
Pinestep and
Oh, Palepaw.
trying to get her to. So she hasn't gone up to drag Miss Paw back yet. She just tripped
No.
her, but
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
Palepaw
yeah.
sees Pinestep walk angrily towards her, start to walk towards Miss Paw, and she tries to stop Pinestep with a little swipe.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
And she rolls a 1.
Oh. Okay, let me see what.
Oh,
what-
plus attack though.
No,
is,
it's a
is it
hit. You
black?
gotta do hit first.
To
So
hit,
it's just a
she
black.
rolled a 1, baby.
Sorry.
Oh dear.
You roll a flat.
Okay, I
I
rolled a
made
3.
my choice. All right, I don't hit you, but
Yep,
she might
so-
just kind of say, "Step off." Lash her tail.
oh, your brother's not here to protect you. Crap.
And that's my
Pinestep,
turn.
Yeah,
you're
Pale-
walking towards Miss Paw, and you just feel that like little bap on your hip as you turn and see a very angry, scrawny little medicine cat apprentice staring you down, very angry.
Attack her since I won that.
On your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay.
Oh gosh. This is. Oh,
Just kick her.
I'm gonna have to take out my sister for
Okay.
wrecking the apprentices. Oh my gosh.
There.
No, I chose this.
Yeah.
It's my
All right.
Oh my gosh.
It is back to Skipping Stone's turn, and he is still very angry at
He's
Cry
free.
River. And I think,
He's free.
Got him.
yep, he's free. I think Skipping Stone's gonna do the same thing. He's trying to knock this kid out, so he's launching on him again, and trying to smash its head on the floor.
5.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Kyber, you are actually rolling so good.
8.
For some reason.
Aw.
Not good enough.
Ooh.
Deputy. You're not
Alright,
deputy, Kyber.
damage.
Damage
Trying to
him,
knock
baby.
him out.
Get him.
Why is your attack so high? I'm bad at math. 12.
Okay.
12 damage.
Alright.
Actually, yeah, if he's mad, he's gonna use his Gurgur ability, which is +3 to that attack as well, so, 14.
Okay, what is the
15.
ability called?
Oh,
I'm
15,
ready,
yep.
but I'm scared.
His Gurgur ability, it's just +3 to his attack.
That's it.
That's it,
Sometimes
seriously.
You have a Gurgur ability. I support that.
Gurgur.
Okay. Let me quickly tally him, but I think he's looking a little wobbly.
He's not going for lethal damage, he's just trying to knock this poor lad out, because he's not stopping.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah, that's fair.
What was the total? It was 15?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. He's like bloody, his face is a little broken up, his it's actually I think his nose is probably crooked a little bit. But he's still kind of just like, he spits the blood on the snow and isn't giving up.
You need to stop this.
You need to leave Aspen Frost alone. She doesn't want to be here.
Is she here? He just kind of yells into his face. We've come to an agreement. Even if you win this, you're gonna have to fight your whole clan on this. It's not worth it.
Let's pass up.
Right. It is...
Saffron?
Bugs!
Oh, I know. It's
Oh,
Bugs.
Saffron!
Saffron!
Saffron's still...
You see the little baby.
yeah, he's gonna help little Miss Pop. Are you okay?
Aw.
Man, that was a hard hit.
My sister's gonna yell at me now.
Gently helping her up. What'd she say?
My sister's gonna yell at me now.
His eyes just widen and he looks over his shoulder at Troutstalk. Oh,
She's gonna like,
Here.
she can't swipe, but she's like
oh.
thinking about it. She's puffed up. If you like get too close, she's like a feral little cat, but like also
I
crying.
mean, you're really brave to come out here. I don't see how the other apprentices doing it, but with all due respect, you are a little bit small and not that experienced. Maybe you should wait until there's a more important fight. This
I
is
was
just
sick, and I missed
a
a lot of my
misunderstanding.
training, so I'm trying to catch up.
Oh,
But I'm also a little out of breath.
yeah, I was pretty bad as an apprentice too, but like, if you just like trust your mentor and like do what they say, they'll totally help you out. You'll get there, kid.
Okay, thank you.
Looks like your friend's pretty worried about you back there. Oh, and I learned this trick. If your mentor or whoever is yelling at you, just throw a snowball at them. They'll shut up real quick. He kind of just like gently nudges her back towards Palepaw.
Okay.
Good luck.
What is a snowball?
There's always refuge in Mystic Clan if you need help.
Will you show me how to make a snowball? What is a snowball? She doesn't want to leave. She's really infatuated with the idea of a snowball is.
Okay.
Well,
He's
he
gonna
uses
leave
her-
combat with
Yeah.
Miss Paw and just like leave and go teach her how to make a snowball.
Alright, they can take 2 steps like this way. But I actually don't think I might let her have an ability, something with like a snowball attack if you wanted to
Okay.
teach her. Which
Yeah,
if
I'll
you'll-
teach her how to
Okay.
throw
Oh
the
my
good
gosh,
snowball.
that's so wholesome.
Yeah,
Thank
they
you
just
for one
step
good thing
aside and
to
like,
happen.
Yeah, they take 2 steps out of combat, and you just see him
It's
like,
like you
start. You see his paws.
yeah, you just roll it really firm and
Oh.
make sure to not put any ice in it. You don't want to like really hurt someone. That would hurt really bad. And then you always do it in like the face because that hurts the most, but like it's not lethal, you know.
Yeah. My
I'm
sister
Saprol,
might
by the
like
way.
it. Oh, I'm Fogpaw. No, that's Fogpaw's my sister. I have a lot of sisters. I'm Miss Paw. She doesn't put out her
That's a
hand.
nice name.
Actually, she does. She puts out her paw, but with claws.
His eyes just widen at her tiny little child
I'm
claws,
gonna
and
be
it's
a
just like,
fighter.
oh, that's cool. I've got to get back to my his eyes kind of furrow at what he should call Troutstalk. My Troutstalk. And then he turns around and kind of goes back to
I'll let
stand
him
next
take
to her.
maybe like a little step back, but since they moved out of combat, I'll just say that he's like
He's just like sitting around in the corner
he
awkwardly.
takes one step back away from her and her snowballs in the snow. There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, I'm scared. No. Is it Bugs' turn?
It is Bug's turn now.
You know it's my turn, hon.
This paws like holding a
Ready.
snowball, but it crumbles in her hand. She's scared.
Oh.
Sweats.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh. Pinestep, like, having seen Miss Paw, like, walk away with Saprol, she's like, okay, whatever. Like, she can do whatever. And then feeling the little tap on her hip, turns around and sees just the funniest little pale paw and decides, yeah, I'm gonna get her. So I am rolling to attack.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Pelpa rolled a 4 to defend.
Got a 6.
Alright.
Oh, did I cut
Wait.
out?
You got a 6?
You got a 6.
So then you can add your attack to
6
that.
to hit.
Oh.
Or is it 6 damage?
It's 6 to hit, but then since she got the higher
Yeah.
one, you can add your
6
damage.
damage plus her attack. Is she going to use all of it?
How much health do you have left?
No, you don't know.
You
You're
would-
not a
You don't
I'm
know.
not allowed to know.
Nope.
Are you holding back at all?
I don't want to kill her.
You
would
got it.
What does Pinestep
knock
want?
her
What does
out.
Pinestep
How much damage do
back or
you
not?
use? How much damage do you use?
I think I'm just gonna use 6 of it.
6
Like
of
get
it?
a good scratch on her face.
On my face, alright. Palepaw is very hurt by this, reels back, tears in her eyes, and a fresh claw wound on her face, just looking at Pinestep horrified, ready to run away from her clanmate.
Is she
Pinestep.
okay? Is she up?
She's up.
Okay. Okay.
Good. Yeah, Pinestep is like hissing loudly and saying, "Don't you ever even think about looking my way ever again. You're on thin ice." And swats her tail and just looks away.
Okay. You have Troutstalk as well.
That's right. I also have her. I think she sees Saprol, having watched all that he did with the cute kid, or not kid, apprentice, and just kind of decides, I think everybody else has got this. I'm not strong enough to do anything, so she just disengages and sits next to Saprol.
Her dad gives her a little thumbs up, cat thumbs up as she walks by.
She kind of rolls her eyes, but she's also giving a teeny tiny smile. Yeah.
Okay, if that's your turn, we are moving on to Peacho. Shadowpaw is gone.
Shadowpaw's still running.
Yep.
And then does Blueice see this?
See what?
See Pinestep with
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
there's like a
you're
clearing.
next to yeah.
She immediately runs and tackles her sister to the ground.
No. Stop.
Dang!
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, roll to attack. See if you get this.
I got a 4.
Let me roll really quick.
Peoples cannot break these two up.
I got another 6!
Pinestep is
Okay,
enraged.
so you go to roll into your sister, and she sees you coming, and she kind of rolls with you and then throws you off to the other side of her, and you are now facing each other.
She hisses. Is like, what do you think you are doing with a child? You do not do that.
I'm teaching her a lesson. Gosh, you think you're a better mentor.
You could have killed her.
She's fine.
I think we'll pause there, and we got Waspstripe's turn as well.
Mhm.
What is he doing? I don't know. Is Cry River still going after?
Right, stop!
Oh, yeah.
Trying.
She is.
Giving Stones just smashed his head into the ground trying to knock him out.
Sorry, I'm mixing up characters. He's going to grab Cry River and pull him back.
Yeah, he just got kicked a little, so are you gonna go immediately just try to grab him again?
Yeah, actually, is he down on the ground?
He's like back up again. He's getting back up, but you could grab him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna push him down on the ground and be like, no, this is not worth it.
Okay. Ooh, he rolled a 6.
I also rolled a 6.
Oh.
It goes to him, I believe, because he's defender.
Okay, so he just like manages to like cat wiggle as you kind of like leap, and so I'll say that like the three of you are let me move. So like he's kind of up in here, and Wasp, you are like right like here. You try to grab him, so now you're kind of next to him.
And being like, it's not worth it. We already have a deal. Stop. Just trying to get him to stop.
He looks over. His face is like bleeding, and his nose is bleeding, and then he just like kind of grumbles, but was still shooting daggers at Skipping Stones.
Skipping Stones has looked away at this point. He has his eyes on all of his daughters, just like going wild, talking to enemy clans, fighting each other. Like, he is just in shock. Like, what is happening? He's been
very disappointed with one of
snatched
his
out of what just like the fight, and is now kind of looking at his family in disarray.
All right. Who's after? It's me. Okay. So Peakfalls sees the sisters fighting, and he is he's going to attack Pinestep.
Oh, Peakfalls is dead. Oh, frick.
No, okay. No, okay. He's not attacking.
Yay,
He's trying to break them up. He's trying to, like, break them up. He'll use his full attack to stand in front. He's, like, if he has to pin her down to get her to stop, but, like...
You can use your action to pin.
Okay. We'll see if he can... Okay, he's gonna try to pin. So, he has a 6 die. She also has a 6 die.
Actually, this is fine.
He only got a 3.
Oh, she got a 1!
Okay. Alright, so
down.
he's very, like, calm. He's not, like, freaking out, but he's just, like, oh, gosh. Okay, let me turn his little Sylve over. I have to... Oh, gosh.
Oh, it hurts my heart. It's so good.
He's just, like, Pinestep, like, relax. It's everything's fine. We don't need to fight. This is not each other, at least. And he like just gently like holds her down, but like not rough. He's like, it doesn't take a lot of effort to like keep her down.
Yeah, she is hissing and like trying to claw, like more just like a blind like swatting, saying, "You son of a badger! What the heck do you think you're doing? Like, let me do this."
He just shakes his head. That's his turn. I also have Mistpaw. Mistpaw is actually going to turn and have seen Palepaw get attacked and just like book it and try to grab her paw and run back to camp, if possible. If I have to, like, make a strength to, like, grab onto Pale.
Palepaw does not resist. She is waiting for her turn to run anyways.
They could maybe take an attack of opportunity. No, because I think Pinestep is on the ground right now, so, and I don't think that Blueice would.
Yeah.
So.
No,
yeah.
Blueice, no,
Or
she's protecting the
Yeah, Pinestep is down, so, okay. So I'll have, Miss Paw's just like, are you okay, Palepaw? I'm so sorry my sister attacked you.
Palepaw looks at Miss Paw and tries to calm her horrified face to make Miss Paw feel better, but doesn't do a very good job. I'm glad you're okay. Let's get back to camp. Back to Shadowpaw.
Yeah, find your brother. Alright, so the two of them will run off towards camp. And then I have Cry River. Okay, so Cry River was grabbed. I think he's just gonna lay there.
Okay.
And like
I was ready.
But he's just like, he doesn't. Yeah, he's not really fighting. If anything, he's kind of looking over at them, and he's like, all right, Waspstripe, get off. And he tries to kind of stand up and shake his pelt off, but he notices that Skipping Stones has kind of walked off, so he'll turn and he starts. If Waspstripe does get off, then he'll turn and kind of like begrudgingly walk back to his deputy.
Yeah, he'll get off and make sure, like, kind of like guide him towards the deputy rather than like keeping a space between Skipping Stones and him.
That's nice. Yeah, he's probably a little bit wobbly. He lost. He got hit quite a few times. All right. So that's all for me.
Okay.
Hale, who's
I
out.
think at this point we've ended combat aside from between the lovely sisters. So lovely.
Lovely but lethal. Just
They are.
Skipping Stones kind of tears his gaze away from his family and looks back towards the Mystic Cats. So we're in an agreement?
Marstock nods, and he goes, next time we'll meet up. We'll bring Aspen and the kids for a meeting. You bring Sweet Kit, and we'll do the exchange.
Nods and looks down at Cry River.
Cry River
I don't
immediately
want to
cuts
see
him.
you on our territory again. If I do, I'll kill you.
He just like spits some more blood into the snow, and he will retort and say, if you keep my wife against her will, I will come and kill anyone that keeps her. Over his shoulder.
That won't be an issue.
But
he turns away back towards his family and looks over his shoulder. Get out of here. Just towards the Mystic Clan Cats.
Before Waspstripe goes, he's like, can you give my daughter a message saying that her family is waiting for her and that we'll see her soon, and that her mom and sister and her dad say hi?
Skipping Stones stares at Waspstripe for a bit and slowly nods, knowing that any other answer would probably continue the fight. Just
Thank
go.
you. Keep her safe. He nods, and then he just starts heading off.
Okay.
Alright, I think probably all the Mystic Marstock kind of ushers his daughter and Saprol and everybody to head out.
The Mystic Cats clear out, and just the Shiver Clan Cats are left, the adults, and Skipping Stones turns, what's going on? And he's facing his 2 daughters and one of their mates.
Pinestep attacked an apprentice.
She
Why?
attacked me first.
As if
You
an
Think it's a
apprentice,
good example to retaliate?
as if an apprentice can attack and do a lot of damage.
She needed to be taught a lesson. I'm
So
a mentor, is what I'm supposed to
scratched
do.
her on the face. She is not yours. You are not her mentor. You do not get to
Her
attack.
mentor wasn't gonna do anything about it. They're not here.
Pinestep. You bully everyone around you. No wonder Peakfalls came to me and we have children together now.
Peakfalls just
Excuse
like
me?
his ears go down. He goes, but then his ears go back up, and he goes, "What?"
Oh! Pinestep glares at Peakfalls. Excuse me? What about me? Were you ever planning on telling me anything?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I tried for a long time to like get your attention, but you never seemed interested. And I don't know. Your sister gave me attention, so.
He's desperate for anyone's attention.
You know,
No wonder he chose you.
That's not nice
That's
to
you,
say
honey.
about your sister or anybody. He kind of puffs up.
Have
to
you been
protect
looking
her.
at your own reflection? Because I think you're talking to yourself.
Zip it,
Pinkstones
Blueice.
just rubs his eyes like, why am I here?
He actually looks up at Skipping Stones like, please help me, please help me, please help me.
Come here, son.
Don't look at him.
It's just
He's not gonna help you.
He tries to walk by to go sit next to you, but you can attack him as he walks by, but he's like,
No, Pinestep's not gonna allow that. No,
Don't
she's
touch him.
Let's
stepping
do
in
it.
front
I
of
will
him.
rip your
Pawn
throat
Step,
out.
do I need to resolve this like I did as you were kids? Because I will.
Don't
In case
touch
you
him.
don't remember, I can
I
leave you
don't need
two
your
out
help.
in the cold. We can be alone together and sort this out.
I
None
don't
of
need
your
your help,
clanmates
Dad.
have to deal with these petty skirmishes. I'm
This
not
is nothing
trying.
petty.
I'm not trying to help
told him.
you. I'm telling you to knock it off.
You had your chance, Pinestep, and you lost it. You rejected him multiple times.
I never rejected him. I was considering him.
Uh-huh. I'm sure that's what it was.
Listen, it's not my fault that he wasn't impressive. I'm sorry that your standards are just so low.
he puffs up again, and he just kind of gets in her face, but not like angrily, but he's just like, you know, don't say that. And this is why we could have never been together if you don't find me impressive. It's not like you ever even really liked me.
You don't know
There's
what
a
I'm
low
thinking.
growl in Skipping Stone's throat as he kind of motions for Peakfalls to come here again.
Peakfalls
you touch
does,
him,
but he's angry.
I will rip out your throat. Don't you even dare.
I'd like to watch you try, sis. You do not have the gall. You saw what I did to Pale Paw.
Please stop them. He
Yeah.
says to Skipping Stones.
Skipping Stones just gently links tails with Peakfalls as if, like, come on, and he just walks away.
Oh yeah, what you did to an apprentice. Someone who is younger than you and weaker than you. That's real impressive.
Taking Peakfalls away. They
Alright.
can sort him out themselves. This is how he treated them as kids. He left them out in the wilderness, and they can
He's gently
scream and
watching.
shout all they want. Yeah, he's pulling them away, just back towards camp.
I just
Well,
can't
this is
believe you went
petty
behind
business.
my back.
I didn't do anything. You're just not good enough to pay attention, honey.
I thought we were friends. I told you everything.
See, we're siblings. There's a difference.
Okay, so just because we're siblings means you can go around behind my back and steal my boyfriend.
Was he ever your boyfriend?
I was taking it slow. I wanted to make sure he was right for me.
And you rejected him on multiple occasions. So, I think he's not yours anymore. Sorry.
Really? You really think that he just went to you? He was desperate. He was looking for any kind of love.
I was the one that actually listened to him and had a shoulder to cry on and actually
Oh yeah, I'm
shared
sure you
emotions.
really want a man who's gonna sit there and cry all the time.
I
Oh
want
my
a man who's willing to
goodness.
share his emotions, Pinestep, not fawn over me and do everything that I need because I'm not capable enough.
You don't think I'm capable?
I mean, no, because you attack apprentices. You have to take
Tipping
your
Stones
anger
is
out.
still
Keep
trying to
bringing that
pull
up.
Peakfalls away. Come on, you don't
You
need
have
to
to
hear
take
this.
your anger out on.
Peakfalls is dragged, but he's like, Blueice, please, come on. We can think of kit names.
Let them sort it out.
You have to take it out on younger cats because older ones are too strong for you, clearly.
That actually kind of hurts a little bit. I think Pinestep takes a step back. She's like, that actually kind of hurt. I didn't mean to. It was a spur of the moment, all right?
Then why do you bully our sisters, huh? Tell me that one.
I don't have a good feeling about them, all right? I just don't.
Just because you don't have a good feeling about them doesn't mean you need to bully them. They are your sisters. They are family. Family first.
Exactly, Blueice. Family first. When were you going to tell me about you and Peakfalls, huh?
Peakfalls is my family.
I was your family first, Blueice.
You never treated me that way.
What are you talking about? Who would I sit next to during lunch? Who would I tell everything to?
Just because you told me stuff doesn't mean you weren't a jerk to me.
I must have read it differently. I thought we were just playing.
Yeah, this is playing! Fighting, yelling at each other. Yeah, that's what I call playing.
We've never had a fight like this, Blueice.
Well, you've never attacked younger cats. I
You're
guess that's
serious?
changed.
Alright, Blueice. Alright, you win. Like usual. It's alright. I'll back down, Your Royal Highness. Excuse me for messing up.
You should probably apologize to Palepaw and everyone you've hurt.
Mm-hmm. Only after you apologize to me, hon.
For what? Putting you in your place after you attacked other people, after you bully other cats? Yeah, I'm so sorry for putting you in your place.
Blueice, you don't understand. You don't know what I've been through. My mentor ignored me. Every single word out of her gosh dang mouth was, oh, cry river this, cry river that. His eyes are beautiful blue. Oh, his fur is so silky smooth. Oh, I love him. Excuse me for being over-loved. I was taking my time. I didn't even know I wanted him until he showed me what he was capable of at the bear fight. I was opening my heart to him, Blueice. I was. I'm sorry that it takes time for me. I never thought I was gonna fall in love. But it's fine. You won, Blueice. Congratulations. You're the better warrior. You're the better mate. And she turns around and walks off.
She just calls after. I guess you learned ignoring from someone. You had to learn it from somewhere. This isn't over. I'm going to be telling the leader.
She just keeps walking. Maybe crying a little bit.
Peakfalls jumps out of a bush. I don't know if he can possibly just like go over to Blueice and just like comfort her. He's not gonna say anything. He's just like wants to help her walk home.
She just nuzzles him and just walks with him. We can talk about kit names.
Yeah, that's
surprise.
Still, I can't really believe it.
Surprise.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a father.
Yeah, it's. I can't wait to tell my dad. He's gonna be really excited. Both Shiver Clan cats.
It'll be good. I hope we have at least 4. What do you think?
Oh gosh, even just one, I'll be really happy.
I'm excited to see.
Won't
what
let
happens
anything
next.
happen to them, I promise.
I know you will. I know you'll protect them. Just like you wanted to protect my dad.
Yeah, and you. Everyone in the clan.
Yeah. Let's head home.
Yeah, let's go.
Shadowpaw, you've left the fight and are currently running towards Shiver Clan camp. You're trying to find your way the best you can. You haven't been out as all the other warriors, and you're kind of just alone for the first time in a long time.
Okay, I've gotta make it to Shiver Clan camp. It's this way, I think. I gotta get Sweet Kit, I gotta bring her back, and then the fighting will stop, and everything will be okay. Okay, I got this. You got this, Shadowpaw. You got this. I'm gonna keep going. This looks right, I think.
As you're talking to yourself, you hear a little bit of a twig snap in front of you, and you freeze. Get the feeling you're being watched.
Hello?
You hear some snuffles as 2 eyes poke out from the bushes.
It's, hello?
And then growling. You're still frozen in place as a fox steps out in front of you.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Roll initiative.
Oh, fudge. Okay. Okay, oh, I rolled a 1. This is a good start, guys.
I'll roll. Fox rolled a 4. That's fun. Okay, Fox is gonna lunge and bite your neck.
Okay.
So, you're gonna roll to attack. That's a 3.
Oh, I have to... I rolled a 4.
Okay, so it immediately lunges, snapping its jaws to try to get around you, and you kind of scramble up onto its back and back behind it, just in pure panic mode as you are here to survive. And now it's your turn.
Is there anywhere to run?
Other than the opposite direction back towards the fight, but you would be leading a fox in their direction. It is currently blocking the path towards camp.
Hey, awesome. Perfect. Then I'm gonna try to scratch, like, at its eyes.
Okay, roll to attack.
I rolled a 4.
It rolled a 3, so you get it. What's your damage?
4 plus 1. It's 8. 8 damage.
Okay. 8. Tough. Okay. Alright, it is now furious as this meal is not as easy as I thought it would be. That's a 4 to attack.
Oh gosh. I rolled a 3.
Okay, it goes and it lunges at you. Okay. Oh no.
How much?
7 damage.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, cool. And then I'm just trying to, like... Okay, So how big is it? Can I like slide under it?
It's currently clamped its jaws around your paw, so there's not a lot of running.
Okay. I'm
Unless
gonna
you want to take
bite
an
its
attack of
nose.
opportunity.
I
Okay,
want to
you just
bite its-
bite onto its nose. I support that. Roll to
I
attack.
rolled a 4. Oh my gosh, you rolled a 4.
It also rolled a 4. It kind of sees you going for its face and does its little dog like shake like a rag doll, trying to keep it off of its vital areas. And you turn to attack again. 4.
Oh my gosh. I rolled a 4 as well.
Okay, so it's still got its jaws around your arm, but you're still trying to get away. You're fine. You're fine. Okay, attack again.
I'm gonna bite at its nose to get it to release.
Okay. Go ahead.
I rolled a 1.
4. So it is still keeping away. It's gonna bite at you again. This dice is totally unbalanced. I'm getting a new one.
What
That's
did
a
you
4
roll?
to attack.
Oh, I
Yeah.
rolled a 2.
Okay. I'm gonna roll damage with a different D4 because I'm scared. Don't trust it. Okay. 5 damage.
Okay, hold on. Let me do some math here.
You're at 17.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I'm glad you know. Alright. I still
Um,
need to try to get it off my arm.
So it's currently kind of moving up your arm and is now clamped its jaws down on your shoulder and is still just shaking you.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna
you can attack again.
Oh my gosh, I rolled another 1.
It also rolled a 1, so it still goes to the defender, but you're kind of climbing up onto its face now, trying to hold on so it doesn't
I'm gonna get
yank
a
you
different
too roughly.
Because that one is rolled 2 ones.
I've rolled a 3 to attack you.
4!
Okay, so at this point you're kind of getting away, but your leg is injured. You're gonna have a bit of disadvantage on running away from this box as yeah. You're now on the ground kind of limping, staring down this box as it's
Okay, if I
growling, drooling in your direction.
run, would it be possible to like attack it, like scratch it, and then run?
No, you'd have to pick your action to fight or run, and you'd have disadvantage on running.
Okay. How is it looking?
Not very hurt.
Okay. Cool.
It's like it's got a scratch on its muzzle where you kind of clawed it the first time, but it's not too bad.
Okay.
It's more angry than actually hurt that you've attacked back.
All right. I'm gonna try to attack one more time, and then I'll try running after this.
Okay.
I rolled a freaking 1 again.
It rolled a 4. Okay.
Okay.
Gonna bite at you again. And it rolled a 4! Oh my gosh!
I rolled a 2.
Oh my gosh! Okay, I'm rolling.
How much did it do? What did it do?
Another 7 damage.
Okay, I'm at 10. I'm at pale paw status. Cool.
Okay.
And I'm running.
Okay, roll. Just go ahead and roll a disadvantage. See how far you get.
Okay, 2. I rolled a 2. Disadvantage.
It also rolled a 2. So it is currently sprinting after you and kind of keeping pace, like snapping at your hind legs. Roll one more time.
Disadvantage?
Yep. You've got a very bloody arm right now.
Got a 4, and then I got a 3!
Okay. It rolled a 4. It
Oh!
pounces on you.
My gosh!
Um,
God. I'm gonna die here. This is
Okay,
the
I'm
end of
rolling-
Shadowpaw.
oh, I rolled a 1 to attack.
Oh,
So,
I rolled a 4!
okay, alright, you're fine. It's still on top of you, snapping at you, but
Okay, I'm gonna try to...
are you gonna try to run again, or?
Yes.
Okay, it will get attack of opportunity.
That's fine, I need to run! Is
Okay.
that at disadvantage again?
Yep, and it's got a 3 to attack you.
gosh. Okay.
Oh wait, I just get damage. Never mind. Right.
What?
6 damage.
Cool. I'm at 4 right now.
Yeah. So it's kind of cornered you against a tree at this point, Shadowpaw, and you're beginning to feel like this is the end. You're losing a lot of blood, and this fox has you trapped.
He's gonna cry out for the Celestials and be like, please, I can't die here. I have to make sure my sister is okay. I can't. He's just crying out. He's sobbing. He's hissing at the fox while sobbing. He's like, please don't let me die here.
You're kind of staring at this fox as it's slowly prowling forward to take its final attack, and you do see a bright light behind it, and part of you hopes that it is the Celestial Cats coming to save you, but at the same time you are losing blood, and this could just be a bit of your imagination as you see the fox tumble over onto its side with a yelp as there's another cat that has grabbed onto its side and is clawing into its shoulder.
Coconut Claw comes out. She's a little wounded still, but immediately pounces and will roll to attack the fox. She rolls a 6.
Okay, it is. It yelps in
Does she
pain,
hit?
kind of surprise. It does hit, yeah, definitely.
Okay, plus her attack is 7, so it's
7,
8,
alright.
10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
I
she
need to
like
do my math.
immediately steps in front and like beats on this fox.
Okay, it staggers. That was a pretty heavy hit, and it almost like gags as you've got a pretty good hit along its shoulder and down to its neck, and it kind of shakes and is gonna make one more attempt to get past you at Shadowpaw. Growling.
Okay.
Go ahead and just like roll flat to see if it can get past you.
Okay. 3.
Oh, it got a 2. So you lunge forward and swipe at its nose, and it flinches
touch,
back.
baby.
And with one more hit point, it is at 15, and that is the number where it would be running. So it kind of shakes off and does one more growl towards Shadowpaw before darting back into the trees.
Are you okay, little guy?
He's just sobbing, like just tears are streaming down his face. I almost died there.
It's okay. You're okay. You're okay now. She kind of like leans down and just instinctively and like motherly like curls around him, and she doesn't know a lot about healing, but she does know from her daughter that she knows that she can apply pressure, so she kind of like uses her 2 paws to apply pressure to the apprentice, and is just like, take some deep breaths. It's okay. The fox is gone. You're okay. What's your name?
Shadowpaw.
Shadowpaw. You're from Shiver, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. I'm Coconut Claw. I think I'm lost. I was trying to find Poppy Clan, but I'm happy I ran into you. Shadowpaw. It's okay.
Can you take me home?
Her eyes, her ears like lower a little bit at that comment, but she still is applying pressure, and she nods. She goes, "Yeah, I can take you home. I can try. I don't know where the camp is, but I can walk with you."
I know where it is. I was trying.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Lead the way. You can lean on me. I got you.
Okay. I just hold on to her, like it's his life, which it really is, and just leads the way, crying the whole time.
She does her best to kind of keep up with the snow and stuff, but follows and kind of helps lead Shadowpaw to the Shiver Clan camp, and she is terrified. And that's where this scene will fade.